Alright, our stream is going up. Let me do a little dangling because I forgot to do this beforehand. Okay. That was wrong.
Pretty. It was very pretty, wasn't it?
I did something wrong. Okay, we're good. Welcome everybody to the starts of Dimensions Break. This is where we will start the intro. I do not expect any of you to respond back. Here we go. Identification of a world. World is the totality of entities, the whole of reality, or everything that is. Some conceptions see the world as unique, while others talk of a plurality of worlds, referencing that there is the existence of the multiverse. Identification of multiverse needed to continue. Evaluation complete. The multiverse is the amalgamation of all space-time matter and energy, as well as information, to create very distinct or vastly different universes that all exist at once. Reason? Further evaluation. Error. Couldn't find any. Retrying process. Error. Retrying process. Error. Retrying process. Retrying process. Success. Repurposing algorithm. New. Primitive. What must be done? And with that, brings us to the first world. One of very not so different aspects. Oh, I have to do this. Okay. Why is this like this? Okay, give me a second. You know when you're trying to bring everybody onto a page and it's in a folder, and now I'm having problems. Give me a second.
Oh, can you not drag the page out of the folder?
That's what I'm trying.
How you have to do it.
Can I do it like this? Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, we're good now. Which brings us to our first world.
Earth.
Earth Prime 2021. More specifically, in Canada, Letterkenny. The world's Earth, exactly like our own. With some off-brand things to not get us in trouble. But where we are going to here, well, let's just say this story all starts... Here we go, playing the music. And a professional hockey. The Fluffy Dinosaurs versus the Sudbury Bulldogs. And then, as the game continues on back and forth in this intense hockey match, there's one shot, 1 second on the timer. Thorny, would you please start this off with an attack roll?
God damn. You know what? We're gonna stay at the quarterstaff attack roll.
Oh.
It only makes sense. That's a 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10.
as as
Starting strong.
as this certain individual lines up with just a second to spare as he hits the hockey, except it hits the side of the ring, tink, going off into the distance. The fluffy dinosaurs win and take it to the next levels. Woo, woo, woo. And with that, as unfortunately your team had to face defeat, would you care to explain your character as I put them up on the screen?
Yeah.
Shorzy is a
What a face.
dirty blonde-haired, green-eyed, white trash Canadian who loves to fight, fuck, and play hockey. You see him just wearing his hockey gear, his Sudbury Blueberry Bulldog uniform, and his gear and his helmet, and he's holding his hockey stick, and he looks pissed at this loss.
And with that, your coach. Do you want to give the coach a name? Or I'll give him a name if you want.
Francis.
I have a name written down. Just it's up to you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
As your coach, Daniel Frosty, comes up, very angry, kind of looking. What was that? You had 2 seconds left. As he looks back, as he realizes 1 second left on the timer, and you couldn't make that shot. Do you not want to go up to Worlds? Do you not want to be here?
I'm making it to nationals.
Fuck you, coach. Give your balls a tug. Fuck hearts out there. You're gonna come up here and you're gonna chirp at me. Go fuck yourself. You know what? Matter of fact, fuck all of you.
Do you just stormily walk off?
Skates off the ice. Go
As-
in the locker room.
As you've gone into the locker room and whatnot, one of your I would say would be one of your closest friends, is actually come up to you in the locker room. Their name and their look at me. Like, their name, Wyatt Evans, and they have how do I put it? It's like a ginger kind of short hair, as well as a couple freckles to the left and right. But you know him. He's been probably your best friend for a long time now. As he's like, bro, are you good, man? I saw what happened.
Showers, Wyatt. God. Thanks for asking, though, bud.
I'm sorry. I don't know, man, but hey, look, you don't have to worry about those guys. We're gonna listen. We got the biggest, the raddest, the coolest party to go to tonight. All right. And at that same moment, you also realize that the team would still need you tonight, as this is also their last game to potentially get into Worlds. But seeing how you just stormed off and walked off, there's a high potential you might not even care.
Yeah, Shorzy. I'm assuming this is between a quarter. Or I guess yeah, but Shorzy just goes to take a shit.
Oh.
An angry shit. That's what he does when he's mad.
Gosh, I know they smell bad, but I've had to deal with this for my whole life and I'm still not used to it.
You gotta take a creatine, bro.
Yeah. Are you gonna be there? Dude, I'm telling you, your favorite singer is gonna be there. I don't know how the fuck we got them, but they're gonna be there.
You got a lot of Alanis Morissette? How the fuck did you get Alanis Morissette?
Out of character, is that a real person?
Yes, it is.
I have no
It's an
idea,
Asian
so
dude.
I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, Look, I'm not the one who runs the party. I'm just the one that goes to them and tells my best bud where it's at. Hey. Oh, also, I heard. Hear me out. I heard. The girl you've been crushing on's going, dude. Bro. You remember Rose Amber, bro?
Yeah,
Bro is stoned out of his mind.
How do you forget an ass like that? And those eyes. My God.
Uh,
Oh, I treat you well.
what I wouldn't give to say something too, but you know how it goes. I see a bot has messaged the channel.
Gotta love them bots.
God. Butts.
Anyways, but yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the best. I just need to know, are you gonna come? Are you gonna be here?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there after probably after the rest of this game and after the showers.
Bet, bro. I'll see ya. As he kind of has walked off at this point for you to do whatever it is that you need to continue to potentially finish up, get your self prepared and whatnot.
Finishes his shit, puts his pulls his pants back up, walks out of the stall, smacks his can of dip a few times, puts some cha in, and walks off.
Fantastic, because we're going to be doing a little skippy skip here as we go into the party where if you didn't know this wasn't the White House, you would have assumed that this was the White House with how big and white this house looks to be. And you just see people already getting turned up as it's like it's only like 7, but you already see people throwing up out of the balconies. Some
Holy shit, looks like it's St. Patrick's Day out here.
hell yeah, it's my head, bro. As you hear going in what sounds to be like someone preparing to sing, more specifically your favorite singer, as you hear people in the crowd woo woo woo, even though there are other crowds to the left doing some beer chugs and butt chugs. On the right you see people like just straight making out and stuff. It's your casual party, bro. This is the shit.
Sorry. Shorzy just looks up at the singer and shouts, "Hey, Elias, play Jagged Little Pill. That's my favorite."
Give me a persuasion.
Oh no.
Let's see if she likes it enough.
Persuasion. I have proficiency in persuasion. Oh shit. 44.
Ooh.
She's like, hell yeah.
I don't even know if that,
As she
that added the proficiency.
as she gets her mic and like it finally starts to work as she starts singing the song that you wanted to hear. As some people start going crazy while you hear a couple other people going like, this is what I wanted to hear. Um, as the party continues on more towards into the night and whatnot, getting crazy, getting crunk, and she does. Rose Amber does actually indeed come up to you, and she's like, "Hey, you know, it could just be me, or maybe it's all the alcohol I drank, but you're looking a little muscular."
Jersey just smiles and shows his missing tooth.
Oh, I love Bad Boy. She's.
Rose,
I'm just gonna let you know because I can only do this for so long. She's going to she's trying to get in bed with you. Will you let it happen?
Rose, you seem a little intoxicated. No, I'm not gonna do that. As much as I've always admired you, I'm not taking advantage of a woman. So maybe you should call tonight, get yourself a cab, something. But thanks for the offer.
What? I'm not
Even you.
that out there. As you see, like Wyatt's in the background giving you the. Why it's just like, bro, really? As she's like, oh come on, I'm not that out of it.
Go home, Rose. You're drunk. He walks past her and goes to Wyatt, puts his hand on Wyatt's shoulder and looks at him and goes, "Number one rule, man. Don't You can't take advantage of a woman when she's that intoxicated. There's just no good comes of that. You'd be better off sticking your peck going.
Bro, but that was your chance, bro. You don't know when you'll get another one like that, homie.
You know, look, I play hockey. Crushing ass comes easy.
And with that, you see as now more people have started to leave the singer. I keep forgetting the name. The singer
Okay.
as it's now getting more and more in the direction of she kind of looks more and more, she's been doing songs for the whole night. She's been going at it for a little bit. She's starting to come down, and she's gonna start relaxing and everything, taking up a sip of something to drink.
Dorsey gives her a respectful nod and gets a drink himself, and then just stands by the bar and takes a sip of his beer and watches the crowd.
Could you believe how many people want you to do the same songs over and over again?
Oh, I mean, you are a national icon, and it is what it is. Plus, you only had like one album.
I don't know. I just thought I was told I was going to come to the biggest, raddest party. I was going to be so fun. And then I ended up having to be the singer all night. My voice is getting down there. I'm just. She looks exhausted, but not in the way of tired. Just, it looks exhausted.
You're looking pretty tired yourself. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you should get a cab as well and go home, because it's a party, and there's probably nowhere good to sleep around here.
To sleep? I'm not going to go to sleep anytime soon. I need a stiff drink. As she turns around onto the bar that was kind of there, as she she's ordering some hard whiskey at the moment.
Well, good luck to you there, Alanis. Whatever you do, stay away from the bathrooms. You probably don't want to do a schnooter off a toilet seat.
A what?
Never mind.
And with that, what would you be doing for the rest of the night?
Dancing, drinking, just hanging out with different people, acting like a 20-year-old, even though he's not in his 20s.
So, as you are casually drinking, having fun, jamming out, you hear a bit of a commotion from the front. And it's not a commotion of like, oh no, there are cops, because then everybody would be running. It's a commotion like somebody's making it a commotion.
Yeah, I'd go check it out. Probably push through the crowd that's there and try to get up front to it.
As you do, you see that it is Coach making a fuss about trying to figure out where the shit you are.
Probably just stand there and raise my hand and get his attention.
You!
I'm right here, fucker.
Sure, Z. I just came to tell you one thing simple, because I've been waiting for this. You are officially kicked off the team.
I'm kicked off the team?
You just hear a gasp of from multiple people on the side. You are officially kicked off the team. As at the same time, Wyatt's Bob comes in, or yeah, I'll just say Wyatt. Wyatt's mom comes in, and she goes, "I'm pregnant with your kid."
There's no fucking way that's my kid. I used to push and pray in the pull and pray method.
And with that, Wyatt's like,
God.
"Wait a minute, what?" And at the same time, your dad comes in, and he's like, "Son, I just came to tell you, there's local brewery collapsed, so there's no more beer."
What the fuck is going on here? Is
It-
this like
And with
fucking daydream or something? Did I hit my head? Am I fucking stoned out of my mind right now?
and with that, we fade the scene to black. And now we continue on to oh, I know somebody's gonna get a kick out of this. Welcome to Alicia, the year of 925 HE, or the heightened era, as some would call it. Alicia, a world where monsters are just as common as the truth is, which is the case is more than should be, to be honest, as a plethora of adventurers are here to deal with the monsters that leaves everyone else to climb the chain of command, making connections, growing your power politically. But how easy is that in a world where shapeshifters, secret organizations, and experience adventures exist? Well, for this person, let's just say they were trained for this sort of thing. However, now they seem to be relaxing. Q, would you like to explain your character as well as what fun activity they might be doing to relax?
So I'll be honest with lighting a cigarette there. So my character is going to appear as a variant human, although you might sense that there is more going on behind the scenes. He's currently in his room, I guess, in a tavern where he locally performs. Building influence, building power, building a name for himself. My character is around 6'2", brown eyes, silver hair. You know, he looks pretty trustworthy. You know, you might want to tell him a few secrets. You know, you might want to maybe say a bit too much sometimes. But yeah, he's just chilling, smoking, planning for the next day.
Fantastic. Speaking of having recently increased certain influences, a familiar knock comes at your door. Knock, 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 knock.
Who is it?
Ah, here it is. This is the name. It's James. It's
James. Fine.
as they come in, you hear you see as it is your informat, more specifically, James Cunning, a person that kind of appears to be cloaked up all about, not trying to reveal their face too much. But they're pretty secretive, which also makes them one of the best reliant piece of information. Here we go. And he's come to tell you something more specific. The plan to exploit, per se, the King of Hasmood, spreading more truth in this world would do everyone better. And the plan that we have is very reliant on you. You see, getting in and getting out is something of its own accord, but we have our ends, but you are the man that knows the way out. Would you be
Yo, we
interested?
playing with Neo? Hype.
Sorry, what is he asking me? Do I know the way out?
He's basically complimenting your skills. And
Alright.
yes, he's only talking to you. This is your part.
I got you. The king is a fool. I'll be honest. As to his advisors that are the problem, if we could get rid of those and get our people in, we'll easily get our way.
Well, this plan would be involving getting some specific information that would normally be under the king only. So, if you want that kind of information, I would suggest helping us, per se. Helping you.
What needs done?
What?
What needs to be done? What information do you need?
We have a plan, per se, already set up. We just need someone that's able to get in and out. It's all.
I could do that.
Then I'll show you. As he pulls out a map and kind of like a sketch of the kind of place that he's telling you to go to, that you will be going to. As he says, Stage 1, sneaking into the banquet, which we will now be acting out as you are now at the banquet, going about your way. Could you give me an investigation check as well as a stealth check?
Investigation. On the stealth.
You weren't able to find out specifically where you were supposed to go, as the instructions were a slight bit unclear the first time. However, you are able to sneakily kind of stealth around in the banquet, disguising yourself as maybe a butler, or maybe as someone who would actually be at this banquet. Let me turn this down a little bit. And as you keep going and going through, you end up hearing a couple of things that lead you more so in the right direction. Which leads us to stage 2, going to find the information and proof. As you have stealthily gotten your way through different parts of this, what do you call the king's, like, not house, it's like their banquet place. Well, it's basically under the king's property, this bigger style of house, more so according to banquet wise, being more of a banquet place. Sorry, you kind of slithered your way to what appears to be a couple of different ways to go. Uh, could you give me a survival check real quick, as you are tracking about the potentially where or what footsteps could lead to certain places. As you do, you have knocked out immediately 2 of the places, as there are many footsteps going in and out of those 2 places, but out of one particular door, there's not really much. It's almost like this is a door that's stayed out of for a reason.
I continue forward. I continue following the most reliable door or passageway.
As you kind of potentially like slowly open it up and go inside, as you're taking a peek and close the door sneakily behind you, you look around as you see there are a lot of pieces of information, as well as a piece of information on like different type of scripts, uh, uh, letters of approvals about certain things that shouldn't be happening in this kingdom. You're getting a lot of the works in one go, which leads us to stage 3. Pay the specific person money, as they are the one who will spread the information.
Got it.
Could you make me another investigation roll?
Sure.
As you have made your way out back into more so the area that you've been told to, you kind of look out for a couple of the signals, maybe a signal that you were told, and you do see this kind of this other hooded figure that appears to almost not be like scared, more of just like they look like a person who shakes a little bit at like the smallest things.
Is the guy doing something he shouldn't do, or is it obvious that he is not supposed to be there?
He isn't doing anything. He's just kind of on a wall, just waiting.
I approach the guy and ask him, "Sorry, sir. What are you doing here?"
Hey, I'm just waiting for a friend. Nothing much.
A friend? Who's your friend?
Why do you want to know so much?
Because I think we have the same friend. I think we're waiting on the same person. Can I try to roll deception or something?
Yeah, you can roll deception. Uh, uh, yeah, you might be right. You wouldn't happen to, uh, what's the name that you go by, or the name that people will give you here?
Vesperus.
I'm looking for Vesperus. I don't know if you've seen him around.
What would he be doing here?
I have no idea. You see, it's like he's trying not to go deeper into the information.
Do I recognize this person whatsoever?
They are the person of interest that you were told about. They had like exact descriptions that you were given.
So just a reminder. What am I looking off this guy?
You're supposed to give um the specific person kind of some information and as well as a pay that you were also given a pay to give the person so that they would go and just spout all this information.
Okay. And do I have all the documentation as proof, or is it just word of mouth?
The proof would be a lot better to be able to show. Yes, that would be what really gives away this.
I give him the information that he needs and says, I think Vesperus would want you to have this. And I hand him all of the information and hand him the proof as well as the payment.
As you are handing him this stuff, as he takes it, you feel a little clink on your hand. And as you look, within seconds, this person has handcuffed you to them. As you hear, "Now we got him!" as a bunch of guards have started coming out of the woodworks, it looks like. You know, it took kind of forever to get you in here. You're not going anywhere, Vesperus. We've heard all about it. And with that, we will also be fading to black. Now, we go to Karen. I know it sounds funny, but just give it a bit. The year 1011. A world filled with desperation and fear among the masses, as there are always monsters that roam about, from monsters that roam the night to dead that never truly rest. Even flying, fire-breathing lizards. The usual kind you would find in a fantasy setting. Many stories to unravel here, but we start with zombies' heads being sliced in half, as well as some other zombies getting shot left and right. Blood and guts splattering everywhere, but it's nothing new to these two, who seem to be more than anything blowing off some steam. Pokey and Penguin, would you like to explain your characters as well as what they might say, as they have the job you guys had just you guys are blowing off steam because the job you guys did recently has not paid you, and for some reason or another, you guys can make that up as much as you want. Who wants to introduce themselves first, though?
I will let Mr. Pokey go first if he wishes.
Sorry, I missed the last 20 seconds. I just grabbed my Wendy's order.
We're introducing our characters just now. We're shooting zombies and going off about how the last job hasn't paid us yet.
They don't plan to pay you because something or another happened.
Yeah.
Hey, lass. Why can't we ever get paid?
I don't fucking know! We've been through this at least 5 times. This is the 5th time these guys have blown us off. This is bullshit. I'm gonna reach into my back pocket while a zombie comes up to my right. I'll just put my rifle in its mouth, pull the trigger, and pull from my backpack simultaneously a biscuit, just start munching on it. No, I don't get it. We do everything these people ask for us.
Do you think we just have the worst luck? He says this as using his greatsword to just split a fucking zombie in half, just like.
Would you like to explain what your characters look like?
Sure. My character's a bit bulky. He has mainly red hair with white highlights. Funnily enough, those highlights are like natural stress white hair. They're just all around his head. He's got some braided hair in the back. He has a decent set of armor. There's a dragon insignia near his heart, and he just fucking holds a huge ass greatsword.
As for Chloe, it is like a 3'7" little mouse with a rifle that is arguably the size of her. She's wearing a green, now partially bloodied up robe, almost like cargo clothes, I guess is a way to describe it, like cargo pants. She's got a satchel on her side, which she pulled some rations from, starts eating on it while shooting about. Large ears, brown eyes, and gray fur.
Fantastic.
So, anyways, why are we even here at this point? Like, we're not getting paid. They keep sending, every job sends people to kill us because something goes wrong. That's not in our control. Why, like, we just wanted a small job this time. Why are we fighting zombies?
I don't fucking get my gun jams and just throw it to the ground. I like kicked a zombie to the ground. I don't fucking know. You're the one who said we should try this place.
We were just going on a basic gathering quest. How are we here? Why are we not getting paid?
I just said, hey, let's go to the tavern. Taverns have food, and food is nice. These jobs are not. And you said, no, we need money for a tavern. I just don't fucking get you.
Well,
It's
we're
just
broke.
broke smoke. Broke smoke.
At that point, you hear the pitter patter as well as a voice from what almost seemingly seems like out of nowhere. Now! I hear you fine people are in need of some money. As you look over, you see it's this I was trying to think of the word, now I forgot it. Halfling. There we go. A halfling who also has like a hood on, but they have like a green hood as well as some leather kind of like equipment, some daggers on the side for protection, and they look to have a little bit of brown hair coming from the front, as well as specifically no facial hair.
Why? You want to scam us again? Like, pick up my rifle from the ground and start cleaning
What?
it.
No. I'm not here to give any shams. I am 100% about this. A simple job, per se.
That is
And
what
a
the
payment.
last 4 jobs have said to us.
You know, here's a question, Natsu. Are we still being attacked by zombies, or is he, like, talking to us while we're fighting for our lives?
You guys aren't even fighting for your lives. These are pathetic zombies.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
about to say, this isn't really a
Like
problem.
like a zombie walks up to him and he just like dagger.
Oh.
I look at Chloe, sigh and go, what do you want us to do?
So we can do some business. Fantastic. Why don't we go, probably anywhere but here? As he throws another dagger at a zombie.
Yeah, I would like to get out of the zombie field.
I'm wasting so much ammo on these guys, and we don't have... Wait, hold up. Halfling, you man with no mustache, you need more testosterone, first off. Second off, do you have food?
He looks as he pulls out some jerky.
Farum, I think we should take this job.
Ferrum gives Steph a hearty laugh and goes, "Yeah, food's a motivator.
He
You
also
got any alcohol?"
he takes out what looks to be his personal flask as he's kind of like handing it to you motion.
I'm like grabbing Ferrum's arm, shaking. Oh my god, he has alcohol too!
You know, yeah, we'll take your job. Let's go. Come on.
Well, that was easier than I thought. As you guys
Well, we're kind of desperate right now.
as you guys follow him, he brings you to a kind of cave. It's what appears to be a little bit of a darker cave as he lights a torch as he's going in, but I know the torch he's halfly, so the torch might be like a little bit not high enough for maybe someone like Pharaoh, but you feel a little heat from down there, but you're like, eh. So the job's very simple. I need you to figure out what's at the bottom of a hole, basically. Because let's just say some boron had dropped something down there that we need, but we have no idea how far it could go.
Can we get paid in advance? I'll do your fucking job. We haven't been paid for the last 6 jobs we've done, so I'd like a little advance payment if you don't mind. If you're gonna send us to our death, at least make it so we have some coin on us.
I'll take some jerky in advance.
Give me that ye old petty persuasion.
Where
my
is-
man's begging.
Nope.
Now look, I get it. Y'all have had a rough, but this is very simple. This could take 10 minutes. This could take 30 minutes or something. I don't know. Look, it's just, look, we're here. As he shows you off to this big hole, which you would guess to be about 30 feet wide. As he goes over to a rock and he starts doing some professional knot tying with a rope.
So, what are we even looking for again? You never did give us a description, you know.
Yeah, sorry, it's a ring. A very shiny silver ring.
How far does the hole go?
How did you drop it?
I didn't say I dropped, I said some moron.
It's fair, I guess.
With that, he looks like he's got the 2 ropes prepared as he goes over to you two. Alright, are you guys ready?
Give me a second to converse with my partner. I'm gonna grab Ferrum by the arm and pull him over to the side. Ferrum, do you think he's going to like cut the rope and kill us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. So we're on the same page. So
You see as he pulls out some jerky and just starts eating it.
like mixed emotions on my face. So what are we gonna do about it?
Threaten him? What do you want us to do?
Hear me out.
Okay.
We make him go down with us. Huh? That way, if he cuts the rope, he's gonna fall with us.
If you want to
It's
convince him to do that, you can.
Very well. Ah, my good sir. Mr. I don't think I caught your name, Mr. Halfley.
Oh, that's my apologies. You can call me Belkamar.
Belkmar. Yes, Belkmar. Well, we have a proposition. You see, we think it would be in our best interest if you came along with us. Down into the hole. And not up here.
Where you
Hello.
can cut the rope.
Yeah.
He looks at both of you for a solid silent minute. Yeah, sure.
Come on, do you really blame? Oh. Well, hey.
Okay, there's our.
See, it worked. I told you, Ferrum.
Well, it worked. We're not gonna die immediately, at least.
You see as he starts doing another third rope. You know, I really should dock this pay. Because he's looking at the rope that he's gonna use now.
You know, I honestly doubt we're getting paid in the first place. We just don't have a lot of leeway at this point. We can't even afford an end room.
All I'm saying is I'm quite happy with some food in my belly.
We're desperate.
Alright. He tugs on each of the ropes as he's trying to get you guys to now put on the other 2 ropes.
Yeah, sure. Put it on.
Yeah.
Wrap it around my waist.
Same.
With that, he puts it on himself as well. As he gives a gesture like, you first.
Fine. I'll go first.
Down we go. Don't cut that fucking rope or else I will climb back up and kill you. Just hop in.
I would never dare.
I'll wait for Ferrum,
Sure.
and then I'll motion for him to go. Just staring at Mr. Bellamark. I can't pronounce it right. I'm gonna be staring at the halfling, waiting for him to go after Ferrum.
He just kind of shrugs and he starts climbing down.
I'll follow down with him then.
We do have a bad history of employers trying to kill us.
I can say that again. I mean, like the last time he said, like you said earlier, they sent like assassins after us. Can you believe that shit? It was over 50 gold.
You know, this place is bigger than I thought.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is finding this ring gonna be a pain in the ass?
Potentially.
Here we go.
There's gotta be an easy way to find it. What's that old saying? Needle in a haystack, I think?
Haystack.
Yeah. You humans come up with the weirdest sayings, I swear. I'm certain it won't be that difficult to figure out.
Oh yeah, is
Hopefully.
the halfling speaking undercommon? Or
No, he's
does
speaking
Casey
common.
actually...
I speak common, yeah. I retcon that. I
That's
thought
so
about it.
boring.
Speaking nothing but foreign shit would be so difficult for everybody, including myself.
It would be so funny though.
That's true. Yeah, I retcon that. Anyways.
Okay. Well, let's get to searching. I'll pull a torch out and light it.
You pull a torch out, light it, and you don't see a bottom. It's
So is
just
this-
darkness.
So, did you ever look at how deep this hole goes?
I mean, I tried. That's why I needed some help.
How
Yeah.
much, how exactly far does this rope go? Do you know?
He had tied a pretty long rope. You could guess to be 500 feet of rope.
And how far down are we right now? I'm starting to wonder if this thing's bottomless.
Like 300 feet.
Holy shit, it might be bottomless.
Hey, are you sure this hole doesn't just lead to the center of the planet?
What? Why would it do that? Can you guys give me both a perception check?
I'm about to
Oh,
fail this
sure. Boop,
shit.
boop, 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 boop. Where are you?
Never mind, I'm cracked.
Perception. There you are. Oh, not too bad.
Did
You
you?
got a 19. Oh, did it not pop up? Oh, that's
No.
weird. 19. I don't know why it's
That's fine.
not.
You both see as it looks like for some reason he tugs his thing a couple times in a weird kind of motion. As you guys are continuing down.
What exactly
Sorry, what
are
did
you?
he just do?
He pulled his rope weird. He said, tugging on it.
Hey,
What are you doing?
I'm checking to see how far the rope is up there. What is it? What?
How far the rope is up there?
so
Yeah.
how far is it?
Well, it looks to be, and at that moment, you both don't feel the rope anymore as it was stable, as the ropes start to come down as you guys are now potentially in a free fall, seeing as the third person that you guys were with is just left with a smile as they're on the side of the
I'm
other.
throwing a fucking knife at him.
I am
Do I have a knife?
screaming the whole way down. Ah!
I'm throwing a fucking hand axe.
Give
You ever see the death scene of Emperor
me an
Palpatine?
attack roll.
Give me that shit.
You know
Give me
what?
that shit.
You know what? As you throw it, you don't exactly hit where you want to, as you would love to kill this guy. Instead, you take his left hand.
Can I take his rope? I want him with us.
Unfortunately not, as we end the
I rolled
scene
an 18.
there.
Come on. You fucker!
Oh boy, there's only 2 people left. I wonder who it'll be.
I drink his alcohol on the way down.
Like tears streaming across my face as I'm falling, screaming.
Now that brings us, and I'm sorry because I'm about to butcher some of these names, so you're gonna have to correct me.
Do you want me to say the name?
We'll get to it when we get to it. Welcome to Riley. Riley? I'm so bad at this. Welcome to Riley. The year 3201 CE, or Common Era. This world attains something almost any world could possibly hope for. The use of technology and magic combined in harmony. Electricity that powers lights, phones, even trains. Magic that enables running water, wind magic for airships, and one of the best uses, the combination to make close to what you would only guess to be modern day medicine in this magipunk world. Not to mention, there's a diversity of races to find here. However, hailing from the kingdom of Galais, where 60% of the population is made up of goblinoids, brings us to the next person of interest on this story. Riding on a horse with what looks to be a traveling bard who's also riding on a separate horse, who seems to be annoyingly persistent on hearing your life's journey as well as your journey forward. Would you care to explain to us what your character looks like and what they might say, Eve?
Alrighty. So I am playing King Deane. He is a hobgoblin cleric, and he's about the age of 35. He stands about 6'1", so he's decently tall for a hobgoblin. He's of a a muscular but fed build. He's got a little bit of a dad bod underneath all of his vestments, underneath his clerical armor. He has amber eyes and long brown hair, and the signature sort of sideburns that the hobgoblins especially have, males and females, that are brushed flat to protect to the base of his ears. As he's riding, he's really fucking annoyed because he doesn't want to hear any music, doesn't want to deal with all this shit. He's just trying to get from A to B, but of course, life's not that easy, and he just kind of wouldn't really say anything in the moment with, his companion trying to get him for his life story. He's just gonna shoot him a poignant, angry look of "shut the fuck up" before I come over there and rip your tongue out.
Oh, come on now, don't be like that. We're all friends here, right? I just want to hear more about you and your amazing adventures.
Adventures? I don't go on adventures. I'm a medic. What are you talking about? You act like I'm some adventurer who's going around gallivanting and conquering kingdoms or serving fucking Queen de Cheverache.
But you are that of a... how do you put it? A battle medic. You don't see that just anywhere. How did you come to be of such?
It's what I've been good at. I mean, I don't know, they put me with the medics when I was, 8 or 9. Give or take, it's just what I do. It's nothing special. Somebody blows their arm off, I sew it back on. Like, I don't understand what's so fucking special about it.
He's kind of like thinking to himself now of like...
yeah, King's just looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You have a very, shining personality, which I would love to capture more of as well. There's just so many things about you that I would love to know and understand.
Shining personality? Have you met me?
Well, we did just meet just about a month ago.
Look, the joke in the camp is I have the worst bedside manners possible of the clerics, okay? Like, get in, get the fuck out. I don't do the whole, small talk shit. Like, truly, man, there ain't a lot to learn about me outside of,
You hear as he starts going like, valiant warrior who needs no words. Splendid, splendid! I told you, he's persistent and...
yeah, King's just confused. He's like, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, like, I'm just a regular fucking guy. Like, King seems confused. He's like, I know my name's King, but you're acting like I'm someone special.
Oh, you are truly a king.
I really am not.
King Slay.
He's gonna stop his horse. And, like, as the bard's, like, coming up on his side, because I'm guessing the bard didn't stop, like, the look on King's face is just, like, at King Slay, the look on his face is one of sheer, like... See the gif that fucking Thorny posted right below, Gollum? It's just that face.
I have to pull it up, killed up.
Yeah, in the bar chat. That's the face he's kind of shooting at this guy when he says that, and he's just staring at him silently. Like, you could see, the bristles of, his sideburns and a little bit of his hair, like, starting to bristle up and stand up. Like, you could see, like, he's just choking back a vitriolic, like, It looks like he wants to just fucking yell at him, but he's holding himself back. He's being so patient. It's like, do not reach over and rip this motherfucker's tongue out
Yes,
through his
yes.
teeth.
Yes, keep that face. That's a perfect battle face. I need to write this. Hold up. He starts going at it.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Because you are a valiant hero that I've heard so much about through the lands.
Who the hell's lying about me?
And with that, you hear the crack of thunder as it starts to heavily rain coming in. With the only real thing, even in the vicinity, to really hide under would be a potential cave you see in the distance.
Well, I guess we should get out of the rain. There's a cave over there, but I swear to God, if you start just singing, if there's anything living in that cave, I will let it eat you.
Whatever do you mean? I just want to sing your songs of valutude. Across the lands they shall sing your praise.
I know I've said it once. Say it again. I'll say it a million times if I have to. I hate you.
I love the knowing and understanding that you give towards your enemies. That gives me a lot of inspiration to work off of. I thank you so much, valiant hero.
He's just gonna fucking go in the cave and he's just like, he's pinching, he's like rubbing circles in his temples, like this man is standing there like, Jesus Christ, even my fucking kid isn't this annoying. And she can barely fucking speak!
And as you guys go into the cave, as your annoyance just keeps getting worse and worse as this guy keeps talking and talking, it starts to, it almost even starts to sound like na 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 na. As you just like start looking at him, you're just like,
Yeah, tuning him out.
and however, in the distance, more towards into the inner part of the cave, you start to hear a very familiar laugh. One that sounds like somebody you've been chasing for a while now.
That balding, dirty, green-feckled fucker.
What was that very weird, laugh? Was that a laugh? Wait,
Oh,
do you laugh? Was that your laugh?
No, I don't laugh.
Oh. The hero who needs no words and needs no sympathy.
Also, if that was my laugh, I'm sorry, but I would have thrown myself off a pier long ago.
It's more louder and louder.
Yeah, no, King's just gonna whip out his warhammer.
Do you proceed to go toward the noise? I said, does that mean that you're gonna go proceed towards the noise?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said you proceed towards the noise. I'm like, okay.
As
wait.
you proceed towards the noise, you hear a little bit of more laughter and laughter as it stops as the bard you've been traveling with, who is a human, it's like, it's kind of dark in here, but I'm pretty sure you don't have a problem with that, as you can, as he pulls out a torch, the bard pulls out a torch kind of and tries to see what's going on because he's kind of confused.
King's gonna fucking try and knock it out of his hands before he can light it.
What the heck?
We are dealing with someone who, if you think I can see well in the dark, so can this fucker. What, you want to shine a brilliant, bright pinpoint? Yeah, sure. He'll aim right at your head.
Miss? Oh, sorry, not miss.
Miss?
Miss?
Miss, and just like chokes him.
No, sorry, I meant Mister. As he's pointing behind you.
Yeah, and King will turn around.
Like, 20 feet away, you see Merlin as he gives you the oh shit face as you look at him.
Oh, he's running at him, like hammer drawn, full-fledged, running at him, teeth bared, cackles up, throat black in a threat display. He's charging him.
And with that, as you proceed to go charging at this person, you feel a knife wound in your back. As your whole body starts to go numb, more so paralyzed. As your full of vigor, full of energy form is now on the floor, only able to really turn your head as you can see the bard has stabbed you in the back. Okay, I did what you asked. Can you please let them go now? Oh fuck, I wasn't prepared for the voice. No problem, no problem. This has been a thorn in my side. So, I'll solve your issue too. As he shoots out a big fireball, incinerating this guy behind you.
Yeah, and King just like kind of like his, because he can really only turn his head, like his eyes are staring back to where the bard once was, and you can just hear King under his voice just like, shame. Damn shame.
I know you said shame, but I swear you said slay.
Slay. Awful. Damn shame.
And
No, what a shame. I'll miss him so much.
now to deal with you. You have been a thorn in my side for a long, long time, as you see him start to float up a little bit. And I've been thinking just what to do. Because if I were to kill you now, that thorn would be gone, but I would surely miss it.
Can King speak? I know he can't
Yes.
move, but can he speak? Okay, good. So Merlin's just gonna hear King say like, "You realize if you kill me, you kick the hornet's nest, right?" Like,
He pauses for a
you're more
second.
terrified of my father than I am.
He pauses for a second as he looks back at you with the eyes of like, not hope. It's desire, with the eyes of desires, as not that way, not that way, with the eye of like a burning desire. As he's like, oh, I am going to do much more than that. I plan to start a war. As he snaps his fingers, comes out what looks to be your little girl, trapped in a spherical bubble. No words to be spoken from out of it.
Yeah, no, every fiber of King's, like, every muscle strand's on fire, so he's gonna try and get up and run at Arrow. Of course, he probably can't move, but he's gonna try, goddammit.
Give me disadvantage Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Alright, I just need to check something real quick. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Okay. Roll. That's a 10.
You like move like inches, maybe.
Hey, you know what? If he's got an inchworm, he'll inchworm.
Yeah, he is barely inching his way there in desperation as he's like, as Merlin just cackles. You know, I always had a soft spot for kids, though. So I think I'll make her my apprentice. That's what I'll do.
What is your fucking obsession with, the fact that, our clan was your family, but you're just gonna fucking throw us all for the dilt? What the fuck did dilt ever give you?
Dilt gave me more. They gave me and showed me what it means to have a little bit of power in your hands. And when you have that power, you don't want to just let it go.
You think you fucking. So you're siding with the guild because you think you're gonna get power as if, the queen ain't gonna fucking raise you in the earth you walk on.
Why would she do that? She's, shall I say it's madly in love with me.
I'll be sure to let her husband know that, and I'm sure he'll take great offense.
We don't talk about him. It's just about us. There's no in-betweens. Anyways, this is starting to be really painful. So, I'm going to show you a little bit more pain as he starts to float away, as he snaps his fingers, summoning what looks to be a couple of dire wolves ready to lunge at you. Ta-ta! Have fun with the little petties! As he fades off into the distance, as the last thing that King would probably see at this point is a couple of direwolves lunge at his throat, as we end the scene there. Which now brings us to our last stop. Oh boy. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but let's go. Welcome to Earth circa. Yummy. That was louder than I expected. Welcome to Earth circa 1917. France, Europe. A world similar to Earth Prime, except with a few changes. Such as after a fierce war had happened that had happened called World War I. Another war arose, except instead of World War II, it was the extraterrestrial wars, as a new alien threat had invaded and threatened this planet. The brave war heroes had stepped up to face them head-on. What may have been a fierce battle didn't compare to the previous war, but maybe this might be the cause of world peace. Nah, that isn't this fairy tale. But this is where we shall be starting our next story. In the trenches, that is. Multiple shots being fired, as multiple people dying left and right on both sides, as you feel the rain even start to come pouring down. Delta, would you care to explain your character?
All right.
Right now, he's in the trenches.
Hunkered down in a trench, knee deep in mud. You'd see, Thomas Brighton. A short while ago, he was a boy, but the rigor of battle has changed him forever. His face is covered in mud and a few scars from various battles. He's carrying the standard equipment that a United States doughboy would. Wide-brimmed helmet, 1903 Springfield rifle, and an entrenching tool and bayonet.
And with that, as you are also proceeding to go ahead and take some shots as you duck before getting shot, you see as one of your generals, that is just, they're not generals, the below that, I'm trying to think of them, I don't know the ranks. One of your higher ups here has just gotten shot. Thomas, tell my wife and kids I loved them. as more blood just starts spurting out, and as you proceed to see this display, are you gonna put like a hand on him or anything?
If I'm in cover, can I get to his position, or is he next to me?
He's next to you.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'll move towards him and put a hand on him, but I'm still gonna be. My rifle's in my other hand, still ready to use it if I got to.
You know,
Tom's.
Tommy, Thomas, it's been a pleasure being here.
Sir, it's a shame, but if I see home again, I'll find your folks. Tell them what you said.
And as you potentially take your hand off of him, you see and you look at it, the blood on your hand, as it brings you back, as you hear waking up from the dream that you just had of being back in the trenches. More of a memory. You are waking up in basically your place or wherever you would be as you're waking up wherever your place would be or where you're at. What is your immediate reaction?
So what I just saw was a dream.
More of a memory, like a flashback.
Has it always got to be that one? I don't know that man's family. Every time I see it, I gotta lie to him.
Dang, that's messed up. All right. With that though, it starts to come into memory that today you had that alarm set not just for any specific reason, but today's a big day. As today is the day for the special mission you have been assigned to from the Red Baron himself.
You're talking about that letter they forged. It's not a mission from him. I'm supposed to go out there and try and capture him. He's the best pilot for the enemy, and if we can find him and capture him while he's still on the ground, we can see about.
You look over it. You look over it.
Propaganda win.
Yeah, you definitely look over it, and it's like a joke, but like you actually it was like, how do I put it? It's a joke that was given to you at first, like in the envelope that you were given, and then as you actually pull out the real one, it is from higher up on the command. Pretty much, I think, what were they called? Yeah. Pretty much it's more of like a NASA thing that they're trying to get you to be a part of and help, as you're also a war veteran. I say NASA, but I'm like, I looked it up. I didn't see any other kind of name, so I'm kind of going with NASA.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, wouldn't call it a mission if well, I guess I'd get up and start moving then.
Would you like to read the note?
Yeah,
Sorry,
actually.
the whole thing, I mean. As you read it, you are even reminding it to yourself that this is something that was briefly talked about before, but you might have just sided by it. Thomas might not have cared for a little bit. But now rereading it, you realize that you had accidentally signed yourself up to be one of the first people to attempt to pilot one of the alien spacecrafts that was left behind.
Oh yeah. That's what I. Oh, oh, oh dear. I didn't. Would volunteered's the wrong. What do they say the term VO? Voluntold is the right term. I don't think that was
Voluntold.
willing. Yeah, this this is definitely a punishment for something I did. Sure you ride the alien rocket that's never been flown before. Nothing bad'll happen.
That sounds like something you say.
Yes, I did say that in character.
Will you proceed to make your way to where you need to go?
I will.
How? Do you want me to keep calling him Thomas or Tommy?
Thomas is definitely like his. That's his, his government name or whatever. Tommy is for friends, but it's up to you.
I'll just keep using Tommy for now.
Okay.
As Tommy is making this his way, how's Tommy feeling about this whole thing? As he's getting closer to seeing the kind of NASA setup and stuff, where you see like other rockets, and now you see like the field of other types of craft that they're working on.
Lots changed in 5 years.
A lot
Gosh.
does change.
Who would have thought when some strange craft from the great beyond touches down, and the visitors aboard there, they weren't very much a match for us, and nature of people, I guess. We tore apart that ship and studied it best we could. Now we're making our own. We're trying to.
As you get to the place you need to be, you see as people are letting you in, like almost as if like you're a hero kind of way, giving you like the salute and everything as you're going up to just the office.
Gotcha. Oh, at ease, all of you. I might be a memory soon. Who knows?
Here's one of the guys that's like, "We have lots of hope for you."
Yeah. I hope y'all crunched the numbers right, or this is gonna be a real short trip.
As you make your way to the office, you see your higher up, Fred Kennel, basically the head scientist of this place, as well as your actual higher ups in the military. Basically, these are like super high up there. As they basically go up to you, talk, and they tell you about how this is a very brave mission, and how this is what will change science and history forever. And they basically are just, hyping you up and everything like that, as everyone already knows why you're here, as everyone even outside of the office is excited. But even with that excitement, there's a little bit of dread in the air.
Well, it's someone's always told me, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah. If I don't come back, I hope y'all can take care of my folks.
They all kind of give you like nods, like they understand.
Yeah. All right, let's get me situated then.
Fantastic. As you suit up, you basically suit up in everything, and the interesting part is they don't have really like spacesuits vetted yet, so you more so have a bubble, the dome part, as well as like some oxygen on the back.
It's it's like one of those really old school, those old divers helmets.
Yeah,
One of those.
repurposed.
Those were invented in those times. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. I didn't realize until now, but I think I'm claustrophobic. Wearing this thing.
You get like, it'll be fine, blah blah blah, this that, as they're showing you way to this alien kind of spacecraft thing. As you looking at it, just immediately you're like, where's the entrance? As one of the people point to the below part of it, which looks like a kind of pink like sphincter that opens up and closes.
This reminds me of him of the ass end of a pig.
I'm sorry, it just makes me think you gotta go way up there, Morty. Anyways, staying there, you'll get sent up the hole. Very simple. And outside of that, it looks like a kind of brown with a slight bit of purple in there, colored what looks to be a ship similar to that of a single starfighter from like Star Wars kinda, but not in that specific shape and way, as it kind of looks a little dinky here and there.
Yeah, couple things the visitors weren't known for is being very big or having really good taste in colors. Interior decorating wasn't their strong suit. Then again, I don't much know about that either.
Do you go up the sphincter?
Yes, I suppose so.
As you go under it, you're kind of like looking up, like, how are you supposed to get up there in a way? As it kind of opens up, it sucks you as it closes behind it. And with that, you immediately find yourself basically looking at the single seat.
Well, that's familiar at least. Is there any like restraints or anything to put on, or is it just a seat?
Nope. No, they didn't have none of that either.
Oh, great. Well,
This is some strange technology.
It certainly is. Tommy will just sit down and I don't know I don't know if there's controls in front of him or if
As you go to sit down, you look in front of you what appears to be a kind of pink gelatinous slime in front of you, and that's it.
Oh, I remember seeing this the first time I was on. When we were digging through the big ship that crashed to the Earth, this stuff was all over the ground. I hated having to shovel it up. But he'll stick his hands into it.
You took both your arms straight into it, and with that, you feel as this gelatinous thing also comes up from the ground, grabbing, kind of feels like it grabs your foot, but more of like it's holding you in place, as if that were the seatbelt. As you are also arms in, as you start to feel yourself getting a little bit of the controls, as it all starts kind of coming into your head slowly and slowly.
Oh, so this thing is mentally plugging into him, like he's.
Oh yeah, he's getting plugged in.
Interfaced with it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Is the ship moving yet?
You start getting it to move around. It looks a little bit janky as it's a little bit in the air as it's going up and down, left and right a little bit, but you're starting to, with a little bit of time, it's starting to come out to be a smooth sail.
All right. All right. So if I'm actually flying, I'm actually. He's like, whoa, this is neat. Wonder how high this thing can go. These things came from space, so he's gonna try to increase altitude.
As you do, you're a little bit surprised as as you're lifting the altitude, you start going miles up into the air, like very fast, like.
Okay. Awesome. He's grossed out by the controls and interface, but at the same time he's seeing something no one has ever seen before. He's like,
Yeah, you keep going and going and going, and at some point, by accident, you'll see Earth Circa at its home.
oh, that's home. Yeah, should have sent a poet.
Well, you're now in this space, which is what was a big part of the test, so at this point, are you going to start kind of flying around, seeing how it is in space?
I mean, if I'm still kind of restrained to my seat, I really can't experience 0G, can I?
No, not to experience zero. Well, you can pull out your arms, you feel like.
Yeah. I guess I'll do that.
You pull out your arms, and the clamps on the slime clamps on your feet slurp back, basically, as you are free. As you start to feel yourself just slightly lifting up.
So, I guess he'll be trying to write this down. Since he can't really, I guess he's not really radioing anything back to command, so he's got to take notes on paper for everything.
Yeah, you definitely start taking some notes as you're like, this is probably one of the most beautiful views you've ever got to see.
This would be awesome if it wasn't so weird.
After a little bit, though, I assume that you take back the controls.
Yes.
And, the slime clamps, blah, blah. And with that, are you going to fly around a little bit?
No, I'm gonna try to head back to Earth.
Fantastic. As you start, like, going down, as you start going into Earth, as you start to feel this kind of weird, kind of up and down motion, and it's kind of weird is because you're trying to, like, turn the ship or go a different direction as you just realize that the ship isn't really... Oh boy. As the ship isn't really moving anywhere specifically, almost like the pull from planet Earth is really starting to affect him. Affect the ship as well. As you try to bring it back or potentially kind of do something else that would potentially help soften your landing, as you don't even know how to land this thing. That's not anywhere in the instructions in your head.
I figured not.
As you start you're increasing not your altitude, your speed, trying to basically get out of this kind of swerve thing that it's got going on.
DM, if I could just offer a simple solution or something, or a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
What if I'm just taking it at too steep of an angle and I'm just burning up in re-entry?
Well then, you I guess are coming into re-entry as you feel what seems to be a burning sensation.
Hell, yep. Well, awesome.
You even start to feel your clothes start to singe as you're going down deep. You can't really handle the speed as you're hurtling right towards what you would guess to be some part of some part of America.
Oh, fantastic.
And with that, we shall also be fading to black. All right then. And we did it on time.
Tommy is being eaten by static.
Yeah, I'm Monson.
Like right
It's
now,
me,
you can't hear me.
Markiplier.
Yeah, there was a tad bit of static.
Oh, sorry.
I think it was just feedback.
Yeah, you're fine. It wasn't loud.
For how long?
I think it. Might have
Often,
triggered.
off and on.
Yeah, I think it just started, like maybe within the last 5 minutes at most.
Oh, sorry.
You're
Very
good.
good.
Alrighty then.
Then it got bad.
And then it got
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, I'm good. I got you."
Also a quick check, Q, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Fantastic, because now we are leaving. Now we are going to where you all have been left off. Shorzy, whose life was turning a different direction. Vesperia, who is soon to be rotting in a cell. Chloe and Farah, who felt like they were in a perpetual state of falling. King, who was feeling the sharp fangs of ferocious wolves. And Tommy, who is currently reaching terminal velocity as they just start to burn. And with that, you all feel and see a warm flash of colors blur your vision as you all open your eyes once again to see you are all sitting down at a table, unironically looking at each other, who you've never heard seen of, especially to Shorzy and potentially Tommy, who's never seen a rat person, nor
Giant fucking
a
rat.
hobgoblin.
What?
What the hell?
I swear we were just dying, Chloe.
Oh, I'm gonna like reach into my bag, start like eating all the rashes, like crying quietly, just having a panic attack, stuffing my face.
Where the hell am I?
I'm chugging. I'm still chugging that dude's canteen.
With that, you all hear a kind of voice coming down as you all hear, alright, here we go. Do not fret, for reality can be altered and rewritten. You can all change what happens. Your misfortune can be remade anew. But first, you misfortunate souls must heed my call. Will you listen to my unreasonable request? As you all see in front of you in the biggest chair. Oh, I can't turn it. In the biggest chair, what seems to be a bigger person, a not just larger person or anything like that, like gigantic woman who has blue like hair with leading into what seems to be more white tips, as you can see this kind of gold wording, I'm trying to think, ribbon kind of envelop her her arms a little bit, as well, going from her back to her front, as she looks at all of you with what looks to be more darker eyes with yellow pupils. I think it's yellow.
Gold, but yeah.
God, yeah. I can't. She got like a little bit half eye, so I'm trying to see it. um, she's waiting. She kind of just waits now for everybody to answer.
Yeah, King's looking at her like, what request?
Ferrum looks at Chloe like, another job we're not gonna get paid for.
She's not even listening to you. She's just full blown fucking like sobbing, anxiety attack. Like
Ferrum
the-
picks her up, just puts her on his shoulder and hands her some cheese he found.
The goddess, confused for a second, snaps her fingers as a whole buffet of cheese has just spawned in front of Chloe, as well as some rub in front of Ferrum.
You know, this is better payment than the last, like, 12 jobs we've taken. Yeah!
Any of our characters mentions getting paid and fucking the entire time Ferrum and Chloe looking at us like, you guys are getting paid?
Shit! We keep running into world-ending people!
gonna
The last time we got paid, our employer got killed by some fucking eldritch abomination! Legitimately!
I think that was the last time we ever got paid. I'm gonna look over, like,
Well,
after rubbing
that-
my eyes. What are the other three doing? They've just been quiet. I'm curious now. I'm wondering.
Tommy, if he was still wearing that stupid helmet, the weird fishbowl helmet, he's thrown that off. But now he probably looks sick, if anything.
Oh yeah, you just went on one hell
Yeah,
of a roller
reaching
coaster.
terminal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, reaching terminal velocity will do that to you.
No, I think it was. I was trying to flavor it more like he freaking hit the atmosphere and broke up 200.
Yeah, combusted. Yeah, combusted from the velocity of it. Yeah.
Friction's a bitch.
Man,
Like, honestly, the roller coaster called Vominator. That's how your death can be described.
physics be wild. Physics be wild. God damn it.
Yeah.
I moved so fast when I hit air, it was like concrete.
Kind of. Yeah. But Tommy's just, he's in a catatonic state. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I'd be willing to make some rolls if DM's down for it.
That's up to
See
you.
How
That's
how
your
well
character.
how well do I take this? I feel like that would be like it'd be like a charisma save, wouldn't it?
I think that would be a wisdom save, as this just put all of your knowledge backwards now, as you are now probably confused. You're like, I think your character, you're like able to somewhat keep up, but you're more of like, what is happening?
Pretty much. They said when I was exposed to mustard gas, they said things had happened, but I don't think this was what they were talking about. It didn't taste like mustard either.
Lean into
Yeah.
Ferrum's ear. What the hell is a mustard gas?
Why do you think
uh,
it would taste like
what-
mustard?
Well, why would they name it like that? Why?
Would you all take my unreasonable request?
What's the request,
Whoa,
ma'am?
Whoa,
I
really,
don't mean to be rude, ma'am.
This is
Really?
the best
But
pay I've gotten
you-
in like 6 months. Yeah, what's the request?
You
You're
haven't
really-
told
you're
us
really-
what your request is, so how can we answer if it's unreasonable or not?
you're really big.
She no jokes and looks down at herself as she's like, am I?
Fucking King's gonna whip around at the guy who said you look big and like do the like hand across the throat thing. Like, you don't say that shit.
That means
Fair-
you gotta be 10 feet tall. I've never seen that. They ain't possible.
Ferrum just looks across the table and goes, Hey, Chloe, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Uh,
God, not again. I don't have any more food. Please.
continuing on. You see, you are all special people with powers deep inside. Each of you has a special spark that makes you lot makes you lot some of the only people qualified for the mission. So I ask you not deny this plea, as the entirety of the multiverse, along with your fate, depends on it. You see, I am the one above all, the god beyond gods, the watcher, the mother of the plains, but you can just call me the creator. Ah! Ah! As she
What's
just starts
that?
going into pain as she's holding her side. Ah,
Do you require medical assistance, ma'am? I am a doctor.
ah, only if it's that simple. As there is a creator, there is a destroyer. The destroyer balances out what I create. However, lately they have been revealing their true intentions. They have been attacking points of interest in the multiverse. And every bit more this virus spreads, the more realms will be destroyed by it. The more realms destroyed, the more power I lose. And I'm already just holding it together. So I ask you all once more, please help save not only me, not only you, but the entire multiverse.
I mean, if this is legit, I feel like I can't say no. I mean, I got a kid out there that I gotta keep alive, and if this gives me a chance to rip out the bastard's throat who took her, I'll do it.
This will give you a chance to rewrite history even as you want.
Not more. Fuck, that's habit, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ferrum interjects like, "Do we get paid?"
She looks at you a little bit confused as she's like, um, there's only so much limits to what I can do. I'll give you an example. As as she opens up her arms, it starts raining gold in the room. Ding 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 everywhere.
Ferrum just starts picking up. Finally, we're no longer broke.
I feel like he's gonna just shove me to the side onto like the chair and then just start
Fucking-
scrounging around.
We're
Yeah,
all
that
getting
works,
pelted
okay.
with coins. King's like, ah, fuck, what the hell? Why are you making it hail?
Okay, that's upfront payment. Yeah, let's go save
with
the
that-
multiverse.
And with that, she snaps her fingers as all that gold you guys were just picking up has now disappeared.
Fuck.
As she's like, the problem is, even if you were to take all that, anything that comes from here cannot be, anything made from here cannot be taken out of here. Which you all might be wondering where you all are now.
Yes, for sure.
Well,
A little bit.
you guys are here at the end of time and space itself. A place that will hold everything at its finest. I call it the safe haven, or more accurately, sanctuary.
Fuck me. And now I know it's official. Someone fucking spiked my drink with some ayahuasca. What the fuck is this? I'm having a fucking bad trip here. Seriously, did Wyatt fuck with my shit?
I've had bad trips, man. This isn't a trip.
The human speaks weird.
The
Yeah.
fuck? I'm sitting here with a Pokemon and a fucking troll. What is this shit?
A
That was a
troll?
Pokemon.
You did not just call me a troll. Sir, I am a hobgoblin. I am a distinguished member of a hobgoblin bloodline. What is your problem, a fucking troll? What an insult.
Farron,
So-
you know,
I mean,
you know
I
human
kinda
words.
thought the
What does
same.
that mean? Pokemon. What?
Look, I know I ain't
don't
that
know.
good looking for a hobgoblin, but fuck, man, a troll? That. Oh.
Well, I don't know. I guess I kind of see the similarities.
So, all this is going on. Ferrum's gonna call his. So Ferrum's just gonna call his fucking echo like right here, and it's just gonna hit his head. It's like a tap.
A little love tap.
Yeah, little just bop on the head.
I I should also mention that do you all know what the multiverse is?
Not a clue.
Ditto.
Oh
Um,
no.
I mean, I've heard stories, but it's not like ever truly wondered if they were real or not. I mean, multiple planes of reality exist where I'm from, so it's not that hard to comprehend.
multiverse just means multiple universes, so I'm assuming another universe? Right. Right? Right. Right.
Right. Yes.
Yes,
Ah,
but imagine
Right.
yes, but
dumb.
imagine the universe accepts infinite amounts of those in different forms, shapes, or ways. Where, for example, you two have come from the world of Karen, as others have not.
Yeah, I'm from. Pretty sure I'm from Earth, right? Yeah, definitely from Earth.
Earth?
Yeah.
Earth?
What?
Yeah, that's what it's
Can't
called.
say I've ever heard of a nation called Earth.
Stop trying to think.
It's
They're
it's
a planet around the
it's-
sun. Jesus Christ, fucking dumb.
Hey, someone's from. Hey, someone. If someone else is from where I'm from, right?
Wait, if
How are
you're
you-
not
how are you
from
doing?
Karen, this guy's from Earth.
Yeah, somebody else got the joke.
Earth.
King
Yeah.
is from where?
Who,
Little
me?
troll man?
I am a hobgoblin.
Yeah, that. Where are you from, Hobgoblin?
I come from the kingdom of Galay on the planet Rely.
Rely. Sounds pretty reliable. And
Shut up.
sorry, I couldn't help it. And then,
Oh, I don't
wait,
understand why you're calling me little. I'm quite tall for my species.
I don't know. I haven't seen a hobgoblin before. And then what
Yeah,
are
you
you?
have. What?
Oh, you have? Wait.
One of our employers was a hobgoblin. You know the third
That was
one
a
that didn't pay us?
hobgoblin?
Yeah.
Hobgoblin would
No, I
be my
unironically thought that was a tiefling. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna say that was a hobgoblin. I thought
Yeah,
it was a
hobgoblins
tiefling.
are red skinned.
Yeah, that's like tieflings, right?
No.
Oh,
What's a
wait,
tiefling?
How do
Wait.
I know less about whatever?
wait. Then where's that quiet guy from?
Yeah, what's
I'm
this
assu-
fucking mute? He
Yeah,
hasn't said a
every-
word this entire fucking time.
I feel like
Everybody's
he's
head
just
just
staring at us
snaps
like
and looks.
menacingly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vesperus kind of looks around and says to himself, "Alteration? No, conjuration. If you're so powerful, why do you need us?" I said to the goddess.
That's an
Did you
odd
not
hyper-
hear me earlier when I said anything created in here cannot be taken out? That includes myself.
So is it like a what was the one thing you told me? Pocket dimension? It's
Pocket
like one of those
dimension.
magic, like one of those magic bags. It's kind of like that, right?
Yes, you
yeah,
could
like
think of it like that. Almost in a prison-like way, even though I'm able to watch a lot of things.
So you're basically useless.
That's quite rude.
As
Yeah,
harsh
I
as
think
that
you
is,
nail on the
I
head.
I wouldn't disagree.
What exactly needs to be done? You said points of interest. What do you mean?
Points of interest in the multiverse are sprouting seeds of chaos, essentially. And I need those seeds of chaos to stop before they hurt more. I can hold myself for a little bit, though.
wait. So you said that, as Ferrum said, you're like in this weird magic bag, whatever dimension, something, right? You can't take anything out, including yourself. Why not?
It's too long of a story to get into, but the gist is after you create so much, you're not allowed to create any more. And you get stuck endlessly watching everyone else continue on with their life. It's not pure agony, as I see many stories, some that I probably should have never seen.
Does the destroyer work the same way? Does he have minions or disciples the same way we're your disciples in a way? Or does he freely move?
I,
Who, who
I
are we up against?
she looks at the more she looks at you and she's like, I can't answer those questions as I have no knowledge either. The knowledge I do have is that they sprout seeds of chaos in different dimensions that will break the dimensions per se. I don't know how to catch them. I don't know where to find them, but I need help. And you all have that special spark in you.
You keep
Yo,
on
this
saying,
planeswalker plot be crazy. Anyways,
you, you keep on saying special spark in us. I don't think there's a spark to me at all. I just have a gun. Ferrum's pretty sparky, I guess. He can do cool magic things.
I don't know if it's magic. Is it like this thing? And I just fucking flicker the echo over to me. Do you know what
So,
this is, by the way?
wait,
An
so
echo?
this isn't a cave. Sorry. I'm
This is
sorry.
okay.
Wait, do you actually know what this thing is? It just kind of appeared one day. I don't know what it is.
Yes, echo nights are quite common where I'm from. Magic of all kinds is quite common where I'm from.
So I
What the
think
fuck is an echo night?
I
It's
think
essentially the best way I could describe it to you, friend, is an echo is essentially a manifestation of a clone of your subconscious.
So why'd it try to kill me once?
I think you suffer from I think it's something only a therapist can help you get to the root cause to. It sounds like you harbor a lot of self-hate that your subconscious manifested.
Oh, it might also have to do with like the eldritch being throwing us into this black dimension. You know, I'm not gonna get into that. Thanks.
Well, that might do it too.
so. I think my point, Mrs. Creation, is what exactly do you mean by spark?
You can just call me the creator or creator, but I'll just show you. As she points at you and as she points
Erases you.
and as she points at you, you feel a bit tingly as an almost yellow shining orb comes out from your chest.
It's not my soul! He grabs more cheese, starts eating, panicked.
It's yellow because you eat too much cheese.
Oh!
You are not wrong. This is his soul. But do you see how shining it is? How bright it is?
Mm-hmm. Could you put it back now?
Are, are they all? Are they all like that? What color's mine? I want to see.
She points at you as your soul also comes out, and yours is a nice like navy blue, but it is shining the same amount as the yellow one.
Oh, that's the. Yeah, can you put that back inside, please?
That's ooh.
It feels weird. I don't like it.
You had simply asked. As she flicks it back.
Thank you.
Now I ask you all to make yourselves, I guess, acquainted for just a little bit before I call you up to your first mission. I think you all will see the rooms set aside for you are to your liking. As you see a part of the wall opens up from the bottom left side, and the music of this place starts to play. And I say of this place. I like this music. I'm gonna use it every time we're here.
Some
Oh.
spooky, scary skeleton music.
Oh shit! I'm jamming. Oh. Oh, I don't have a vid cam. I wish you could see it. Get acquainted with one another. I'm gonna scan the room and look at each of you.
So do we trust her?
Do we have a choice?
This isn't the first time a god has seen some worth in me that just isn't there. I can't be surprised.
He gave me cheese.
Gave me rum.
I mean,
That's more payment than we've gotten in the past 6 months.
More food than we've had for the last week.
Yep.
Like somebody keeps eating it. Ferrum.
You're the one who keeps eating all my rations.
That's besides the point.
No,
Here,
it's
climbed
not.
out from the chair. Can't hear you.
Well, so what's with the stick?
Huh?
Yeah, you. What's with the stick?
You guys are in free roam, by the way.
It's a hockey stick. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's hockey?
It's a sport we play on Earth.
Yeah. Skate around on the ice, hit the puck, fuck some guys up, drink, crush and bruise after.
Yeah.
I understand to fuck people up and drink brews. Don't know what hockey is though.
Oh my. This place is quite large.
Well, have you
One
seen
hell
our
of a
have
hockey
you,
dimension.
have you seen our host? Makes
No
sense.
fucking way. No way. No way.
Ferrum chases after
Jesus
Chloe. Just to
Christ.
make...
Ferrum, look! Oh my god.
It is as stuffed as it looks. There is a lot of food there.
We can eat.
Shit, I
Have
can't bring any
you
of it.
not had proper... You act like you haven't had a proper meal in all your life.
We haven't had a proper meal in at least 2 months.
How are you alive?
Scavenging.
I'm a bit chubby. I can hold off.
Every time we take a job, no matter simple or complicated in nature, it ends with our boss trying to fucking take over the world in some aspect.
There was that weird swamp. I mean, there was the eldritch being, and then the village on fire, and then
There was the one time I got fucking like my mind got warped to a different place where I was walking endlessly. We've had a time.
and then there was that necromancer, and oh god, I don't want to think about it anymore. Runs up to like the baguettes and starts eating.
Jeez.
Okay, I
and
think I figured this
I
out.
thought Higgy was reckless. You guys make him look like he's got a spotless safety record from your stories.
Well, how was I supposed to know collecting some herbs was gonna get us almost killed?
Did you make sure they weren't poisonous?
Yes!
I mean, to be fair, I guess we have a habit of it.
Well, the reason we have to do it half the time is because you eat through our resources.
Not restoring the point!
If you stopped eating all of our rations when I bought them last, we wouldn't have this problem.
If you stopped taking us on missions where we'd be so stressed out, maybe we wouldn't have that problem. I mean,
Maybe,
just a thought.
maybe you should have a healthier coping mechanism, ma'am.
What's a coping
Try punching
mechanism?
something.
Violence works for hobgoblins. You should try it.
Oh, I do.
Violence works for humans too.
I mean, I guess. Wait, I guess I like shooting things. That's always cool. I guess. Ish. Until it's not, and then it goes bad.
Hey, I think I've really figured it out now. You're not a Pokemon. You're a Digiman, and this is your Digi partner, right?
What is
Oh.
a Digiman?
And what is a Pokemon? Why do you keep on calling me that?
Beats me.
Never mind.
Is that
Never
what
mind.
rat folk are called where you are from?
What? No. Rat folk.
And excuse me, I am not a rat. I am a mouse. Thank you.
Rat folk is the name of all rodent folk.
Very clear distinction.
Well, considering my queen turns into a rat from time to time, I mean, I can't see the difference.
Ju- it's
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna look at Farrah dumbfounded. Well, that's besides the point. Now then, suppose we should get to know each other more. That's what that creation said. She said, "What? I'm just calling her Mrs. Creation. She can,
Mrs. Creation. She is then.
Mrs. Creation. She is then. Yes, yes, yes. I
That
need
is
to."
what the lady of the domain ordered, yes.
Need to meet people. Hello, you. I don't do this often. What am I supposed to say? Hi there, human.
Yeah, that's the standard curriculum to greeting somebody.
Faram's just gonna laugh.
This is a greeting in which neither of us want to harm each other. This is odd. What is your name?
Jesus, you'd think that my drug-addled mind would be able to remember my own name, but I'm Shorzy. What's yours, Digiman?
Chloe. A drug-addled mind? What the hell is a drug?
You
Chloe.
can't.
Chloe, you should know what drugs are.
Ma'am,
No.
with the amount of, things you are ingesting, I can guarantee you have probably had some.
That
It
maybe
depends
not.
on what you define as a drug and what you define
Actually,
as a
maybe.
medicine.
Shorzy
I mean,
reaches out
like-
and touches Chloe's ear.
Like jumps back like, onto the floor, crawls back a few feet. He touched me. I mean, yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Holy shit, you're real. Oh, dear God. What the?
Did you think she was an illusion?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Well, one, very rude to touch a large-eared creature's ears without consent.
It's a fucking rodent. Like, what am I supposed to do? Stomp it?
A handshake probably would have sufficed.
Fuck, it has hands?
You, hobgoblin, right? What's your name again?
I am King Diane. I'm
King
not a.
Diane.
I'm not a
So,
kid. My
Is
name
that
is
a
King.
Okay, thank you.
That is a very pretty name.
It's the expectations that come with it that's not so great. My father's one of those everything must be perfect, and because I was the firstborn, he expects me to be the best of the best, and solely disappointed. He is that no, absolutely not.
So, did he name your siblings like Prince and Princess?
No,
Like, how
no,
does that work?
Well, my species, kind of like yours. Yours is similar, at least where I'm from. We have litters of offspring. I was the only one of my siblings given a name with so much meaning behind it because I was the firstborn. The other three have quite normal names.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah.
You over there, other human. Oh my God,
What?
there's
No,
so many of you. Holy shit! I forgot how many of you exist.
wait, you've got a.
Yeah, we
Hey.
breed like rats.
Wait, is your. Wait, you got a rifle gun there too, don't you?
Oh, yes, actually, handmade. I'm surprised you. Wait, hold up. You know what a rifle is?
Yeah, I've got one here. It looks. Gosh, it looks almost like yours for some reason. What is that a
Fair, I like them. What's your name? What's your name?
Tommy Brighton?
Tommy
You?
Brighton. Chloe Gleghorn. It's a pleasure. Absolute
Oh.
pleasure.
Oh, pleasure's all mine. I've never met. I don't know what a Pokemon is, but I've never met one of you either.
Pokemon. I think that's gonna be a thing that sticks with me. Wait, so when did you create that? How did you figure out how to make the same thing?
Well, it also. Well, funny about
Like-
that. Humans have been making guns for a while now. Kind of go back a couple hundred years.
Couple hundred, huh?
I'm gonna stomp my foot and turn around and look at Ferrum. You didn't tell me?
Last different world.
You know, I must ask, do your worlds have trains?
What are trains?
What
Yep.
the fuck?
Uh,
You mean like training?
You mean like
No.
steam cars?
Like locomotives.
Yes,
Like
you
fueled by
know.
coal. Or unless she really means the weirdly depraved sexual act, but that's a whole different thing.
Oh.
Coal? Why would... Of course you would run on such inferior technology as coal.
What do you mean? That's like the best fuel source there is. What?
Where I'm from, all technology runs off magic. Clean, reusable, infinite.
The
I mean,
fuck kind of
coal
fairy
is
tale
such a-
world are you from?
Yeah, what?
I didn't think magic was real until just now, but I don't know how you'd run anything off that.
Well,
Oh.
it's tangible, almost like electricity.
I'm gonna
Like-
walk up.
Electricity? You guys, you have that stuff? Where I grew up,
Yes.
there wasn't no electricity.
We also have phones.
The fuck time are you from?
I'm from that. Well, what year were you born?
Jesus. Born? Look,
How?
apparently you and I are from very different Earths because in my time, we've got electricity and
I mean,
much better guns.
Could you
There
guys
is-
be in same world, different time?
I mean, okay, I shouldn't say we don't have I said my house doesn't have electricity, but I drive up the road. The post office does.
Holy fuck!
Gonna go
Fucking
up to
dumb.
Mr. Vest to this quiet man. I don't think I caught your name.
My name's Vesperus. I'm
Oh.
still kind of look around, still thinking this whole place is an illusion or some sort of deception act. But as I kind of settle in, I realize maybe this shit's for real. What's your name?
Chloe. I'm gonna take a step back to make sure he doesn't touch me like Shorsley did.
No touching.
The touch.
What's your big friend's name here? Looks like they could fucking play goalie.
uh, probably a game thing.
Ferrum. Well, I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello, lads, and the one lass. My name is Ferrum Uray. I don't know if this matters anymore, but I was the leader of the 14th Squadron of Dewey's. You know, this doesn't matter anymore. I was already 100 years out of my time, and now I'm in a different world. So, I used to be a fucking military commander for the most suicidal force in an army. How's it going?
Oh, you are a military man.
Well, it was. Before my entire nation collapsed and then I got thrown 100 years in the future. But, yeah, I was. It's been weird. I've had a really weird year.
It sounds
Somehow
like it.
Somehow I feel like I relate.
Yeah.
Close that door to the void real quick.
Chloe, where'd you go?
Oh, she's gone.
Oh yeah, she's gone.
Me and the last who ran off have been traveling for some time. And we haven't
Oh
had
boy.
really-
Give me a second. The room you just walked in, Chloe, has some
Yeah.
stuff you would have never seen before in your life.
I was about to say, I'm looking around like, what the fuck? They're just metal bars. They're wasting so much smelting potential.
Chloe, what are you doing?
You're so far, dude. I don't even think I hear you.
Nah, he's hella far.
Shall we move and find where the little mouse ran?
What the hell is this?
I
Why is your Digiman a
suppose.
mouse? With a gun.
What is a Digiman?
They protect the digital world.
I don't. What's digital?
I
Yeah,
don't
what's
I
know.
know what a
digital?
drawer is, so I'm not gonna touch the drawer. Why is
We're just
that?
chalking up the magic.
That is a very big flask. Where's the top for it? And why is there a?
Fuck did this rat go off?
What
to?
is?
You see,
Good.
I
a
don't
fish?
don't go out there.
I'm not planning on it.
Yeah, no, King's gonna walk over here and he's just gonna look over. I
That
found a
is a
friend.
really weird flask. What? Why would they make it so big? It has fish in it. Like, is it for food? Is it for water?
It's a fish bowl.
What the fuck?
It doesn't look anything like a
Sure,
bowl.
this looks very similar to your own room, but with a little bit more equipment per se. As you also see that flat screen TV with multiple game systems, as well as multiple controllers and stuff.
Dibs.
What are these? They
Like, what?
seem
what the
heavy.
fuck
They
is
got
this
some
thing?
numbers on it.
I'm gonna like.
They're weights. You know, for pumping iron, getting gains.
I'm just gonna pick one of them up with one hand.
I'm looking at this treadmill. I'm gonna like poke it, like see if it does anything.
Uh,
I guess there's a better way.
You accidentally poke the start button.
Oh no!
I'm gonna look down as I'm being like pulled away from. Oh, what's happening?
You have to run.
I have to run.
Yeah, it's
What?
made for running.
What do you mean made for running? That doesn't make any sense.
It's for exercise. You have to run on it. Jeez, fucking dumb.
Exercise need to run.
It's to build your endurance for running without actually have to run outside.
Yeah, what she said.
Well, that
Oh,
just
I'm a
sounds
mess.
lazy.
That would have been
What the hell?
useful for running with the horses.
Wait, we should ask that. Are your what the hell are your animals like? What?
Whose?
All of yours. You're all so weird.
Well, our rats are a lot smaller than you, but they get pretty big.
Yeah. I
Alright.
guess.
He mentioned something about horses. We have horses and dogs, cats, birds, moose, bears, turkeys, pigs.
What about dragons?
What
Oh yeah, we have dragons. Okay.
the fuck?
We also
Dragons
have
are like video game monsters.
video what?
What's a video game?
Yeah, what?
They're like stories you can play.
You mean like a
can-
book?
Like a board game?
Like a book with moving pictures.
In the
that you
meantime,
control.
Aram's gonna pick up another dumbbell, like the heaviest one, and just start moving it up and down in boredom.
Wait, so like books with pictures that move? How do you read that fast?
Hey,
Uh.
is there any heavier ones of these? They're kind of light.
I don't know. I don't live here. Just looks nice.
Yeah, it
Okay,
looks
okay,
looks
look.
nice with that flat screen TV.
Yeah.
All right, let me. Okay, look. So maybe hold on. And he like turns the TV on and flips and turns on one of the systems. Like, look. So this is a video game.
Which system
So- I have no clue.
is it?
Fucking wait, hear me out. Hear me out because and this is my own sense of humor kicking in. Because she's so easily terrified. Make her play what is it, PT, that horror game where you're constantly walking down the hallway and it gets more fucked up the longer you go.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh fucking no.
Are we talking about that
Uh,
spooky haunted mansion game?
No, it was like I watched the Game Grumps play it. Literally, you're just walking down. The game is you're walking down a hallway, and every time you go through the hallway, it gets more fucked up. Like there's a talking fetus. There's a zombie lady who's constantly crying. and
All right.
doors.
There you go. We power that up. I haven't played this one, but here, just hold this, move that, click this. You'll figure it out.
Hold this, move that, click that. What?
Alright,
Okay,
did
so
you
you-
give the controls to King or
No, to Chloe.
to Chloe? Okay. Chloe, could
Oh,
you
yeah.
could you give me a sleight of hands?
Oh, sleight of hand check? Yeah, sure. Here. Fuck. Where is it? Boop.
It's under S.
Hey, I think I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah, you're getting the hang of it.
What is that? Why is it moving towards me? Hey, your thing, like, I think it's gonna.
You gotta get
is it
past it.
gotta get
You gotta
past?
You gotta get past it. You just gotta keep pushing forward.
Keep pushing forward. It's gonna crawl through the screen. Like pulls
Hit
up
it.
my rifle. Like aims my rifle at the screen. Get back! Get back, you!
It can't hurt you.
What do you mean it can't? It's coming through the screen.
It's
Like,
stuck in the magical box.
A magical box. Like the screen shows that you died.
This is a strange movie, I'll tell you what.
Indeed.
Oh Jesus! I didn't even think about that. Like, what were movies like in your time?
Well,
It's a movie.
there no there's
It's like
no
a moving
sa-
picture you can't play.
there's no sound, and for one,
So you had like the silent movies, where like the guy would play piano and shit.
yeah, oh yeah, that guy. I've seen him on the screen once.
Yeah, those are considered classics in my time.
Oh, oh, yeah, that guy's. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but yeah, I was pretty sure I was born in like 1899. Your time, if we're in the same.
Holy shit, that's a long time ago.
Wait,
I'm from 2021.
That's
You're-
thousands of years ago in my time.
Oh,
Wait.
I don't
Um,
even think you guys are from the same world, so I don't think that matters.
Yeah, probably not.
But in
There's-
the
there's humans in King's world though, right?
Uh,
Yes, there's humans, elves, orcs, goblinoids.
So
Dwarves,
French
gnomes.
people, German people. You're basically describing all of them, right?
I
So-
don't, I don't know what French or Russian is.
Their ethnicities.
they're
Oh,
other
you mean
people
like the
from Earth.
difference? You mean like the difference between hobgoblins and goblinoids, and other goblinoids, like the bugbears or
Hey,
the goblins.
I'm gonna clear the misunderstanding. You're talking about different races of humans. We're talking about literal orcs.
Yeah, yeah.
this room is empty.
There's the classic, our boys on the bed talking.
Where's
I love it. No, you're good, bro.
Wait, what the hell's in this room? Wait, no, that's the no.
Billion tippy taps.
So I should mention, as you guys were going past this, Tommy and Shorzy, as you're in this specific area where you're at right now, you see what looks to be an empty room at first, and then a simple thought comes up to be a woodworking shop.
Hmm?
Oh shit, where? Down here?
No, like here, like here.
Oh shit.
Oh,
There's a reason why it looks like this. A woodworking shop comes down.
That's cool.
As well as anybody who has any specifics kind of workshop or anything like that would also spawn in this room. And you notice as you leave the room, it disappears.
Fuck, must be more of that magic she was talking about.
This
Oh.
empty room looks to have some cases here and there, almost like it's supposed to be some type of exhibit, but it's empty completely.
okay.
I guess that's the dance hall.
All right, the room that you got. Okay, I gotta go through this in order. Yeah, this room that you guys are entering, Tommy King and Shorzy, it's as it kind of looks almost just a very big red lights and metal as of kind of flooring. If you pay no mind, it's whatever.
Hmm.
Are the lights like? Is it warm in here? Is it like? Is this place like a?
It does not feel hot now. It does not feel cold either.
Okay.
As you continue down on where you guys, the rest of the people are at, you see what looks to be a kind of beautiful, almost open-like area with a garden. If you take a little bit of a look up, you can see it looks almost similar to Earth's sun.
Huh.
That looks familiar.
See, we're on Earth. This is just a bad fever dream.
Yeah, this looks like my front porch almost. Almost. Couple things are missing.
What the? This
You
room with
guys
the hammock?
owned land?
You guys didn't?
No.
We kind of just assumed and took, or bargained. Kinda
A
with
lot of
there.
bargaining.
Yeah, a lot of part. Especially with me and him.
I had to
You know.
bargain to not get all my food eaten.
You two are like degens or something.
Degens?
What
I
the fuck
actually
is
don't know what
degen?
that means in real life.
Like
what?
degenerates. Like
Oh,
you're like
okay.
scrapping
Yeah.
by, eating out of the trash, doing drugs, sleeping on the streets, kind of degenerates.
Hey, that
Um,
ain't no, that
what?
ain't a nice thing to call nobody.
I mean-
No, where we're from, it's not common to own land.
That's just how people live, I thought? Just like traveling a bunch? You know? Setting up tents and whatnot? Do you? Well, I guess I did see your weird magic box room with like the fucked up flask and treadmill, you called it?
Yep. What you just described as camping.
Yeah. We set up camp.
Or like I guess I guess there's the occasional tavern. But like those are far and few in between.
Well, that's if we have money.
Now that's a word I understand.
Yeah.
Speaking of, where the hell is the beer?
That is an wait, hold up. So we've been through. Didn't she say we got our own rooms or something? So if that was your
She
room, that
did
means
mention that.
then that means the rest of us have our rooms. So is this somebody else's room? Like whose room would this be? Righto, moving on.
Yeah, we all stare in confusion, just shrug. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
I said it once before. This place reminds me of my front porch.
Then
Back
it is
home.
probably
There you
your
go.
room.
No, I guess that's your home.
Where have we not gone?
Well, we have not gone into these rooms next to the kitchen.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh.
This does look similar to your room, King. However, the only difference being is there looks to be a mannequin in the middle, on top of a weird little pedestal.
I hate mannequins. He's just gonna go up and look at it. I don't. Why is there a mannequin?
Ooh.
Punching.
Why would I punch it?
Gotta train.
Seems like some quiet guy would live.
Is the mannequin dressed to resemble anything King would know?
Nope.
Nope, just a mannequin.
Oh, this is a room.
Well, it looks much like my room from my home, except the mannequin. I don't know what that is.
Now, whose posh ass room is this? It's got knives on the bed and cocoon bed.
That is a table.
Maybe it's the quiet guy. Oh, hey, quiet guy.
Hello.
Is this your room? Just like
Um,
for accommodations or something?
can you describe the room for me again? Sorry.
I would say just off the bat, yes, this would be considered your room,
Oh, yeah.
Vespers. But pretty much there is a huge bed, bigger than any of the other beds you've seen so far. A assortment of maybe some potions, books, and other things in the corner, as well as in a little suitcase, a couple of maybe per se knives, as well a couple
Wow.
other smaller things.
Yes, this would be my room. It's odd that it's here, but suppose she is a goddess.
It's really pretty.
Thank you.
All right, I'm continuing the tour.
Is this a bathhouse?
Yes, it is.
Oh, again.
Oh, the fan service episode.
Woo, woo, woo. First episode fan survey.
Oh, more this way.
That's a nice tub. This looks really nice. I bet after a game you could soak your limbs in that and it would just feel like heaven.
So I will say, this room looks similar in the way of yours, Farum. However, with a few subtle differences here and there.
Like the fucking piano.
Yes.
Well, it's similar to the barracks. It's just a lot more posh, and I don't know what that huge thing is. Where's the bed?
There is a sack over here on the floor.
Ah, what I'm used to.
I knew it. As soon as I put that, I was like, I know he's gonna be the one.
You're telling me that you wouldn't want a regular bed?
I sleep easier in things I know.
Sure, as he starts keying the piano poorly.
Beep 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 beep.
Ding, ding. Yeah.
Dong.
Oh, there's a few instruments here I actually do know. Look at that. Oh, hey, there's my sword.
I like how it requires you guys to go through the bathhouse to get to your room, like it's implying you need a bathe.
I mean, shit, we do, but
Oh, hell yeah.
That's Chloe's room.
Smells like wet grass.
Yeah, I don't think I've...
Yeah, where is Chloe's room? I
I
don't
think
know.
Chloe's room was the bathhouse.
What?
Or maybe the fucking one adjacent to the kitchen.
Maybe.
There's
a
one
room-
adjacent to
You
the kitchen.
open it, you see a mess of pipes everywhere in this room. One that would be almost fitting to one specific person to be able to crawl through and get into different areas into this place, as it might be a lot harder for everybody else.
So, like a rat race. I mean, a
Yeah,
rat
that-
race, yeah.
Yeah, literally
Yes.
a rat maze.
Alright, that old mess is
I'm
for the better.
just gonna jump over to the room. Yeah, the mess fits her.
Oh my god! How is this possible? Oh, my pipes! Oh shit, I remember. I was trying to, like, fucking figure out, like, the right size and, like, see how they could travel through, and then maybe water, maybe liquid, how that would work with the... Oh, is that my bed? I'm gonna sprint over and jump into my bed. Oh, I've missed you.
You had a room?
Like, he sits up, had...
Head.
Alright.
It looks so similar. Oh, it's even got the blueprints and shit I was working on. All the weird ingredients and what.
Huh.
My god.
This Digiman is the weirdest plumber I've ever met.
Damn you. Gonna be thinking about that now. This is
the time period.
almost. This is almost like whenever I last left it. Shit. And it's right down. It's right next to the kitchen. Oh my god, this is awesome. So we went to Farum's, mine.
We've seen everyone's room, I think.
I think. I don't think we're missing anybody.
I still don't know why there's a mannequin in mine, though.
Just knock it over.
I don't
Actually,
know, I
I'll
feel-
knock it over.
Something
Ferrum
bad
tries to
happened
knock
you.
over the mannequin.
You knock over the mannequin, and then after a couple of seconds, the mannequin slowly gets up back onto the podium as if nothing happened.
That is horrifying.
Don't like that. Don't
The
like that
podium
at all.
movable.
I told you it's a training dummy.
I don't. What use would I have for a training dummy? I'm a medic.
Is the podium movable?
No,
You know.
Can I try anyways?
you can. I mean, that's strength.
Well, he's trying that. King's gonna like touch it, see if he can find any
Nope.
runes or anything that'll tell him what the fuck is up with the mannequin.
Oh, that was a save. Hold up.
Strength save. Breaks his arm.
Still not enough. This is like embedded into the floor.
Well, good luck sleeping with that thing. I'm gonna go take a shower. Hey, Chloe.
Not there. She's in the kitchen right now. Wait, so is Mr. Tommy there right now? I'm assuming
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yes, I am, and I'm looking. Are there any? Is there any like potatoes in the kitchen at all? Like,
Yes.
is there, like a basket. All right, I'm gonna take those. How many are there?
There are sacks of potatoes.
Awesome. He's gonna. Tommy's gonna take a sack of potatoes, and he's gonna take them back off to his area.
He's gone. Well.
Hey,
There goes
Chloe.
Tommy.
I'm gonna
Oh.
hit the shower or bathhouse.
Oh, okay.
I like how Ferrum's. You have to go through the bathhouse to get to Ferrum's.
Yeah. Needs to fucking have a bath.
He does. Neither him or Chloe have been able to properly bathe at all.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm still like bloodied and shit from the fucking zombie. Oh god.
Yeah, so
Probably
Ferrum's gonna start stripping off his armor and just leaving it in his room. He's just gonna hop in.
I should probably follow suit. I guess. I guess a lot.
Wait, is everybody hitting the showers?
Those two are.
I mean, Ferrum said he was going, and then as I consider it, I guess I am kind of covered in guts. It might be a good idea. But I'm heading off to the bathhouse as well.
All right, fan service time. What's happening in the?
Ferrum is just soaking. It has been so long since he's had a bath, especially from an actual bathhouse.
There's brown
Typically,
coming off.
yeah.
Yeah, he's turning the water a vile concoction of soup.
You
God.
know how long it's been since I could properly take a bath.
You know, the best part is after a little bit, that poopy water starts to clear up, but not just clear up. It starts to get a little hot as bubbles start coming up. Spa time.
That's the shit.
Oh, fuck, this is nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. Just keep going. Oh no, that means I have to reassign camera. Keep going for now.
I suppose I will go and enter the... Not his, but, far. Just gonna fucking... You know what I should do? I should also... What if I just go in with I'm gonna set my rifle off to the side so it doesn't get wet. I'm just gonna fucking not even bother taking my clothes off. I'm just gonna go in.
I've never shared a bath with a...
I'm
The
washing
rat
me
with
in
you,
my
but-
clothes.
Exactly. I'm glad somebody got it. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just gonna see like a bunch of brown and red start to emanate from me as I'm entering. It's just fucking. I don't even think there is. There might be soap somewhere. I'll have to find like a bar or something.
It's like fucking No Tears, Mane and Tail, fucking.
I'm just, you know what? After a few minutes, it starts clearing up. I'm just gonna lay on the water flat and just like float around. Just float on my back. Just fucking bounce around like a hockey table.
It is.
Where
This is bath time, baby.
Yeah,
It's
let's go.
bad.
It can only get it can only get so much more awkward from here.
Oh God, it's
Yeah,
been
no.
like months.
Ferum's
At
just
least.
soaking his old scars in warm water. It's just so fucking nice.
Been like fucking weeks, maybe
Nah, last longer.
longer.
Last time we had probably proper bathing, that wasn't just the bucket, was last time we had an in-room, so like 2 months.
Oh God, was that with the weird fucking dupe thing? Oh.
Yeah.
Did we even get a shower after that?
No.
Ugh.
That
That's-
inn kind of blew up.
Not
Jesus Christ, you two sound like you party a lot and party hard.
We're not partying, we are struggling to survive.
God, I wish it was a party instead. There'd be so much bread going around. Maybe like stories, books. You know, it would be nice to settle down for once. Which reminds me,
Yeah.
we should talk about that job with that lady, Ferrum.
Which one?
Mrs. Creation, I think.
Yeah, which job? Yeah, we probably should. The prism was kind of, an enigma. I think that's the word.
Do you think? Do you think when we broke that orb, that's what started causing this? She
Yep.
mentioned like weird dimensional shit. Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
hope not.
Sorry, Mr. Shorzy. I don't think I think all you need to really get from this, Mr. Shorzy, is we're debating why exactly this is happening.
I
Yep.
mean, that was like, what, 6, 8 months ago? I don't see why something would happen only now.
I mean, it's definitely a lot that happened, though.
Yeah, it's a lot that happened, but like, the scale is different.
I don't see how that was an eldritch being. And you know how they can be. Tell them no, and they get
Well,
really
what
pissy.
else? What else would we call it? I mean, it kind of swallowed the entire town into darkness, and then had us fight like shadow things, and then the echo. That's what King called it. It started fighting me.
I don't know. And then I think, and then I think that guy might have been after me too.
But
He was.
Oh, I don't think I told you about him. You don't gotta worry about him. I think
Yeah,
he
at this
hasn't
point.
shown. I mean, you know what? That's a good question. I'm gonna sit up in the water, no longer floating on top. Shorzy, you guys have gods, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of different beliefs in gods. If you're, Catholic, you believe in God, but if you're like, well, I don't know, people get weird, a lot of people like all these pieces on like Tinder and stuff are always like, oh, I'm spiritual, but not religious, and it just seems like a really lazy way of going about your life sometimes.
But
I hate that I feel that.
spiritual,
I'm very
But-
spiritual.
not religious. Do you mean like their spirits are separate from them? What do you mean by that?
It's just like I said, it's just a lazy way to like go about worshiping God without worshiping God. You know, like some people think they're witches. Some people think they're like, like powerful beings made of like star power and shit. I don't know. You know, it's hard to explain. Everybody just has their own beliefs, and you just kind of got to go with it.
That... Well, if that's the case, you guys must have like a lot more gods. Sounds like. I mean, get enough
Depends on-
believers, that's how they come to be, right, Ferrum? Or am I thinking of...
Well, in our world, yeah, but like maybe in his world it's different.
Yeah, I guess I should ask that. Like, I wonder if they have any similar gods. Sure, so do you know, who's god I know? Tyr, I guess, is a good god. Do you know Tyr?
No, it's not ringing a bell. What is that god like?
Like, justice. Sort of do the right thing type deal. Don't break oaths.
Kind of sounds like Jesus.
Like who?
Jesus. He was like the son of God, died for our sins, stuff like that.
I mean, I guess there's...
Why is he dying for sin?
Yeah, how did a god die?
Is he a god?
And that's where we're gonna leave off the bat scene a little bit.
I'm a bad Catholic. I was about to get really on.
I'll be getting to people here in order. King, what have you been doing as they've been having a talk per se?
Yeah, well, they've been having fun. King's kind of been examining the room, and now that he's alone and away from people, he's distressed. Like, clearly distressed. Like, he's pacing around the room, he's looking around because... Well, he wasn't sure if it was just Merlin playing an illusion on him or not. He doesn't like the idea it's planted in his head that Merlin has his daughter. And so he's a little panicked and, he's walking around the room. And because it is a mirror image of his room, he's also seeing, like arrows, hairbrush, and stuff like that. And that's making him freak out a little bit because he's like, why am I here? I should be going after Arrow because, she's only 4 years old. And by Hobgoblin standards, same thing as a 4-year-old to a human. So, he's a little panicked. She's small.
When you asked, why am I here? You hear from behind you at the moment. I can't answer that.
He's just gonna turn around and look.
That voice came straight from the mannequin.
Ooh, don't like that. What do you mean you can't answer that?
I can't answer that.
What are you?
I am a mannequin. Your personal assistant.
Oh. He's like, assistant, what the hell? Why would I be given an assistant?
I can't answer that.
What can you answer?
What food would you like? I can bring it if you need.
No, thank you. I'm just going to go back to my panicked pacing in peace, preferably.
If that is what you wish. And then it proceeds to go back into its completely normal, unfazed state.
Yeah, he did not like that one bit, so he's just gonna fucking leave the room. He's like, I'll fucking go pay somewhere else. Fuck that. He's gonna go chill in the kitchen and just kind of like pace around there, like.
As you were in the kitchen, you do notice one thing that wasn't there earlier. Or one thing that was there earlier is gone, which seems to be a couple of sacks that were there earlier. Speaking of sacks, what is Tommy doing?
Oh, well, Tommy he took a couple looks at this garden area here in his part of this, and he's gotten out the entrenching tool that he's carrying, and he's started to starting to try to work the soil a bit, assuming it is soil. Is it?
Yep, you can start working it. Do you actually plant the stuff in and everything?
Yep. I plant the potatoes.
Within minutes, you start to hear what sounds like almost moving earth, as the sign for if a potato would be done is already there.
Tom's just gonna he's gonna look like extraordinarily perplexed, and he's gonna dig at the top of one of these plants and try to pull it up and see if there's a potato down there.
Give me a strength save.
Okay. Oh god. Ooh.
Tommy starts pulling, and he really wasn't expecting this. You start pulling and pulling. This, as you finally pull it out, this potato is like 5 times the size of a normal potato.
Okay, so it's a potato the size of a watermelon.
Yes.
And I just planted a whole bag of them.
You are now starting to sprout watermelon sized potatoes.
This is like he's just thinking to himself, I'm this is like hard times come again no more. And he's gonna run with this thing back to the kitchen.
Are you saying anything on the way there?
Basically, it's like, holy cow! Look at this! Look at this! And he's running back.
Can you probably hear the a little bit in the background? Yeah.
Look at what? I'm a little busy.
I planted this 30 seconds ago, and now I got a potato the size of, I've never seen one this big before, and I don't have either. Oh, and
So it accelerated the growth?
I guess the soil in, I guess that part of this place made that happen. Anyone hungry?
I'm a little out of sorts to eat at the moment, but thank you. I'm certain our mouse friend would like food.
Oh, what's troubling you? You said your name was King, right?
Yes, in all honesty, being here is a little troubling for several factors, but the biggest one being my last memory of where I was. A man behind the death of several people close to me has my daughter.
Wait, what now? And Tommy he actually looks fairly concerned and interested.
Yes, I've been dealing with a goblin who's been a bit of an issue for my clan for a few years now.
You just hear the back of your head as the memories.
The laughter.
The laughter.
The awful laughter. He's like, oh, God.
Goblins? I don't like Italians either much.
I'm an Italian. I'm allowed to laugh.
Sorry, it's just my
Yeah.
character is.
Yeah,
that
no,
time
no,
period.
I get it. Yeah, you're from the 1800s.
It's,
Yeah, no, King.
It's. Can I speak out of character for just
Yeah,
a little bit? Like
go
he's.
ahead.
Like my character is from a time. Like let's just. For those of you who didn't know, Tolkien and Lewis were both World War I vets. So
Yeah.
the Lord of the Rings and a whole bunch of fantasy stuff
Oh,
hasn't been written yet, so he has no idea, or he has very limited idea of fantasy races. So when people talk about other people, he's thinking other nationalities. Not
Even though
trying
goblins are fake creatures talked about in a couple other folklores.
but
Oh, good.
he didn't. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't think he would know.
He's a farm boy.
Farm boy.
I think his education stopped at like the 8th grade, possibly. I don't know if they covered the
Fair.
Greek I don't know if they covered Greek classics.
Probably
But
not.
So that's just his limited. That's his limited view. No, I'm not trying to upset
Oh.
people.
Trust me, I'm not upset at all, man. But
He's a part of the War Boys.
yeah,
There
the
you go.
War Boys. I just say I'm allowed to laugh at it because I am Italian, and so it's like I don't like Italians either. It's like, ha!
But you said your daughter's been kidnapped by somebody.
Yes, the man actually who's responsible, probably for her mother's death. So I am a little on edge. I am a little stressed. She is young.
No, I don't. You're right to be so. We feel like we ought to search for her if possible. I don't know if that giant gal's gonna let us leave though.
I don't know either. I also don't know why she choose me. To be fair, my siblings are far more capable than I when it comes to dealing with situations of such importance.
Well, I'm kind of trying to rack my head wondering why I'm here too, but gosh, I survived the war, and I survived 2 wars kind of back to back with each other. I don't know. I was chosen to go across the sea, and now I've been chosen to go across time and space. And what?
That man was stretching.
Yep.
You're squealing like I was getting eaten by static again.
No, sorry. I
No,
didn't
I
realize
thought-
my mic was on.
I thought like a pet or something would bit you.
I'm just listening and zoning out of it. Sorry.
Okay.
But no, it's if well, in a nutshell, you want to help find your daughter, I'll help you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it.
I'm sorry, Tommy always looks cross-eyed, and I'm just looking at him, just like, please.
Yeah,
I'm-
don't worry
I-
about it. And like that
It's-
smile at King, and King just standing there across the table, like, why are you smiling
I-
at me like that?
I-
Like,
Look, I'm sorry. That I know his eyes are kind of his eyes are cursed because that's an AI image. I apologize.
I get it. I'm just like, I'm laughing. It's just so
it,
good.
honestly, it works so well for the character.
Tommy!
He has most of the vibes I was going for. 100%. That's why I chose it. But he's better. Don't look at it too closely. You keep seeing more and more things wrong with it.
Does say that. That's gonna make people look at him more.
Yeah.
I already see it in King's eyes. They're enhanced. They're zoomed.
Okay.
But yeah, so King, like, he's also kind of rubbing at his neck, considering, he also got his attacked by dogs, so I'm guessing like the phantom feeling of teeth, and he's just like,
Mhm.
this is an odd situation to be in, regardless. Also, weird mannequin in my room. Figured out what that is. Not a fan.
Oh, well, what's up with it?
It's a voice-activated assistant.
A what now?
I tell it to do shit and it doesn't.
So it's a servant then, I guess. Is that
I
what you're telling me?
Yes,
Well-
and I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither, I guess. Someone else doing my work for me. I can't trust them to do it, right?
Well, I also don't like that it doesn't have a face.
Oh, I'll note to you that it grew a mouth when it talks.
Oh, even worse! King's
Creepy.
like, everything about it, I hate it.
I could fix that. I could draw one on it. I could draw a face on it.
You're certainly welcome to try. I don't know how it will react to being, drawn on, so, you know.
Well, if it's obedient as you say it is, it'll hold still.
Maybe. Still, it's... I don't understand what is this, a supposed, shared spark between all of us.
You say that as you just look around and Tommy's already gone.
Oh, he fucked up?
Tommy went to go do what Tommy does, bro. He wants to.
Oh no, King's like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh.
Running
Okay,
after him.
What? What is it? I told you what I was gonna do.
Yeah, and if something bad happens to you, you'll need a medic.
Oh, well, you're a medic? Really?
Yes, I am a war medic.
Oh. Well, gosh, I could have used more of you in my time, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not the best there is, but I'll do in a pinch.
Yeah, believe me, I've seen. Sometimes the best you could do for a wounded man was to chop a part of him off.
You guys had medics.
You guys had medics? You guys
Fair.
had medicine?
Ferrum is out of the shower and has started
I walked
walking by to
over.
grab some grub.
He looks like he's got that hot, like the hot puffs coming out off of him. My
Yeah,
man was
been
soaking in that
fucking-
spa.
Man, fucking fresh, clean, and broiled. Yeah, and King's gonna turn around and look at Therum, and he's like, I'm a cleric.
Yeah, those
man
died
of
pretty
medicine.
fast.
I see.
I mean, sometimes they throw like whole squads just to kill him. It was not pretty.
Yeah, just a couple of dragons.
Yeah, just a bit of artillery fire.
Yeah.
Battles were rough. Well, actually, my squad was the one that was typically sent to kill those. Not fun. Anyways, Ferrum's gonna walk by to the kitchen.
You'll see a potato the size of a watermelon sitting there on one of the tables.
That's a big fucking tater. Let's be honest.
You'll see Ferrum go, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
So,
Is Tommy gonna go draw?
yeah, I'm gonna. Well, first he's gonna find something to write with if there's anything on that desk.
Oh, it's not hard to find stuff to write with.
Yeah, there's
Alright.
lots of pens and stuff, and
Then that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna grab a pen and he's gonna draw on what he thinks is the face of that thing.
You proceed to draw on it. Perfectly fine.
well,
just-
I guess it behaves.
he just draws the most basic smiley face on the front of it.
Two black
Two
dots
circles
and a
that squiggle, yeah.
So now it looks even creepier because it's always smiling.
Did you?
Wait, what happens when it talks? Fucking, assistant.
Does the smile does the mouth animate?
Assistant. Could you go and make something with the massive potato our friend Tommy here went and left on the table in the other room?
It nods to you as it continues to walk away into the.
God damn it! It was hoping it talks so you could see if the mouth moved.
As it proceeds to go towards the tater. It's static on the map, so you just have to imagine it. But
Yeah.
it goes over to the tater, and it just starts. As it starts pulling out like almost what you would guess to be a butter knife, as it just starts going and peeling the entire potato perfectly cut.
Ferrum watches this and goes, "What? Whatever." And he just takes like some of the cut potato and starts eating.
Then the thing is gonna start like slicing it all completely into like very small bits and pieces as it brings out a pot, puts it in the pot, and now it's making potato soup.
Well, it's making you soup with one of your potatoes.
Well, that's fine. There's a whole bunch more over in that garden area.
We do like our potassium.
Mm.
Either they're cheap. They're
Hate
cheap
it.
and they're easy to grow.
Who doesn't like potatoes?
I know you said they're cheap and easy to grow, but I'm like, have you seen where you're at?
I know. Well, I'm talking. Sorry. he's
I know,
talking
it's
about the
it
real
can't.
world.
I know it's I know.
Oh gosh.
We smell the soup cooking.
Yes, it is. Chef's kiss.
Good
Damn,
soup.
smells good.
I feel like we just finished debating the fucking everything about religion. We just got done with the most deep conversation about religion possible.
As you guys might be coming around to potentially sitting down to eat this soup, the way that the mannequin just turns its head a full is it 180?
Yeah, 180
Yeah.
to go looking completely back. 360
Yeah.
is all the way around.
Yeah, 180. Before their body slowly turns with the pot in their hand to the
Yeah.
correct position.
King's
How does it-
ears just kind of like curl back, and he's just like, don't like it. Goes to sit down.
God, I hate puppets.
And even though it was weird with that, as it puts down the soup, it quickly ching 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 basically kind of throws to each one of the people that sit down a bowl, and somehow on a napkin a spoon.
It is a very skilled mannequin, that is for certain.
As it proceeds to walk back to the room.
Well, that was a thing.
Yes, it was, and don't know how I feel about the fact that it is able to watch me sleep.
Would you all like to eat some potato soup?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
King will take a bite.
You notice hints of bacon, as well as some hints of not too sweet, but a little bit of sweetness and salt, all bringing in the kind of flavor of the potato, really enhancing it. It's probably some of the best potato soup you've ever had, if you've ever had any.
No. I like to think I've had better rations than Farron here, but what they've been feeding us in the trenches still. Oh, this is awesome.
It is indeed very fine for a simple stew.
And
I am more used to the spicier, saltier, savior palates of goblinoid cuisine. We tend to eat a lot more meat in our diet. I mean, if you couldn't tell from my rather sharp teeth.
I will say, I will be ending the session here. If you guys have anything else that you guys want to say here, feel free to while you guys still have time.
I would have just started heading off into the. Is there a way to dry off? I'm assuming there. If not, I'm gonna be.
Violently-
I kid you not. You go to like a corner or something, and then it's like a wind tunnel.
Dude, can you imagine? I'm just dripping all the way down the hallway. Anyways, I'm gonna walk to the round lady. But I think that's what I'll be doing.
What lady?
The
Mrs.
table.
Creation, of course.
Well, you can see plainly she's not there.
That I do. Well, that could be problematic. That is slightly problematic. Slightly. Where? If I were a goddess of creation who could do anything and everything I could possibly ever want, where would I go? Is that soup?
Mm-hmm.
This is some of the
Oh.
best smelling food you.
Oh.
Not to mention a little bit I didn't mention. There's just a slight hint of cheese in there too.
Like almost a Looney Tune style, see me floating over into a chair.
Yeah, no, King will pull out the chair for Chloe.
I feel like I'm small enough to where my head just barely goes above the table.
Shorzy still sitting in the tub. Takes one more big sniff. That smells too damn delectable not to let it tickle my taste buds. Come on, Chloe, I'm getting some food. And he
You look,
opens
she's
his
already
eyes.
gone.
Yeah, realizes he's alone. Gets up, ass naked, and just starts walking through the halls to the kitchen. And walks in hanging trow.
Austin, fucking King's just gonna like fucking put up the barricade of like the hand next to his face just so he's not looking at him butt ass naked until he sits down.
Yep, just sits down, pulls up a bowl.
I don't even. I'm too like ravenous with my soup to notice.
I guess by 2021, they don't much care about clothing. Weird.
I figure we're a team now, so fuck it. Team shower naked together.
I've seen Farum enough times to not be bothered.
The worst part is I understand where he's going with this.
Yeah.
He was a part of a hockey team.
Yeah, fucking King's just like, I value my privacy, and the only people allowed to see my body are those intimate with me, and she is dead.
I'll put the napkin over my junk. Here.
You gotta understand, this is like some
Tablecloth.
This is some McDonald's like napkins, so they're not big.
It just lays it over his lap. And goes back to eating the soup.
Fucking oh my god. Just
I
like
think,
party ends eating soup. Like what a day.
yeah, that's the end of today. That's where
We
we're
end
gonna
the
be
day with
ending
some
off
good
session.
soup.
Some good soup,
Oh,
some naked
yeah.
soup, some fantastic soup. So, thank you everybody so much for coming by, especially for anybody that actually came and watched. I enjoy doing all this, and I will see you